Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Yeah!
Come with me if you want to live.
You got the Arnold vibes today?
I don't know. I just thought I'd say that. I like that.
All right.
Come with me if you want to live.
Sweet.
How you feeling, Marcus?
Yes, feeling good, man. Good to be here again.
Which 90s action star are you channeling so far?
Ooh, how about a Wesley Snipes?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Always bet on black?
Yeah, like Passenger 57.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
it's
one
always
for you.
good one, yeah.
Some MFs are always trying to skate uphill. Remember that one?
Wait, was that the Blade?
That's Blade.
Blade.
Love it. Ad-lib by Wesley Snipes. Love it.
Oh, that's it. That was an ad-lib for him.
That's what he said,
All
yes.
right. All right. So I got to add, look, we got a lot of Lakers. We got some Dodgers we want to get into. I want to break down all of the Rams draft picks and go through all of that. But you've teased me with this Disneyland. You kind of dropped a little nugget there.
Right?
You were at
14
Disneyland,
Hours.
left
But not
and came
consecutive
back.
hours.
Okay, we're all fathers.
Wait, you left?
Yeah, I had to. So we're all dads. Every now and then in this business, like a birthday week will coincide with like draft day.
Sure.
Right. And you got to do both because you got people at home that are like, hey, what are we doing? And you got people at work like, hey, this is what you're doing.
We need you.
Exactly. So the last day, this is when I had Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday? Saturday. We went to Disney. We were the first people there. We were the fifth.
You're like the
You're a rope
Griswolds.
drop, huh?
Big time. Dude, I had this.
First
Friday.
one's here. First
Right.
one's here.
This whole week I had this plan. So we went to Disney. I kicked it. Jory was telling me, who works for the Rams, hey, look, we traded all our picks. We're about to pick, so I think you should start making it back. I didn't tell him where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I left Disney at about 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Made it back
To the Valley.
to Inglewood.
Oh, okay. To
Yeah,
Inglewood.
Yeah, for the last pick of the draft.
Okay.
Talked to Sean. Went back to Disney. Yeah,
That is
That's
Father
amazing.
of the Year
That's
material.
amazing.
It really is.
and closed the park down.
Okay. I think I know the answer for you because I know you fairly well now, Marcus, so I'm going to direct this at you.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any chance you're going back to Disneyland in
Probably
that
not
situation?
going back. Once I
No.
leave, that's a wrap on
That's
the day.
bull. You
Yeah.
got kids, and they give you the look.
I would be there. I'd be all morning long. I've got you have my full attention, and when it's time, I got to go. I have left my kids on Christmas, on New Year's to go to work.
You gotta do it,
It
right.
happens, but I was not going back
Oh,
afterwards. Like
made
that, I checked that box in the morning.
God bless you, man. Because, I would have been like, hey, let's go early. Let's knock out as many things as possible.
Yeah.
If you guys want to stay,
Mom will take care of you.
Yep.
I
please,
came back.
by all means, Dad will meet you back at home.
It
Yep.
was bang, bang, bang. No big deal. The worst part about it was when I came back, the parking lot I was in was full. So I had to park in the Toy Story lot.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
way
yeah.
down the
Yeah.
road.
Way down and then
Yeah.
take the shuttle back. But that was even cool.
Okay, so you can hoof that. That's about a 15-minute walk if you're doing okay. It's not a bad way to do it.
You and me and the walking crew,
Yeah.
this was nothing.
Yeah.
This was a great walk. I had a
Did you
great
walk it?
Of course.
Yeah, I
The
thought
speed
you might.
walk. Bro.
I thought you might.
In,
No,
and out of traffic.
Yeah, that's an
Let's
easy one.
go. Absolutely.
Did you get the caramel apple?
I did get the caramel apple. I got the turkey leg.
The turkey leg is
Yeah.
clutch.
I picture
Yeah.
you like one in each hand.
One. I had the turkey leg while in line for the Matterhorn.
Did you get some buffalo sauce with that turkey
I
leg?
did not get buffalo sauce.
Oh,
How
you got
dare
to.
you ruin a good turkey leg with buffalo
Look,
sauce?
listen
Look
what
at
you do.
Travis. Look at Travis.
You asked for some.
I've seen the turkey leg. I've never
I
seen the
didn't- yeah, I didn't
buffalo
know there was- I didn't know there was a
I didn't
thing.
know there was an
So
option.
you asked for the buffalo sauce, and you open up the packet, and you pour the buffalo sauce in there. You seal it back up. You shake it up, and there you go.
Is this like the In-N-Out secret menu sort of thing?
Might
The
be.
buffalo
No,
sauce
they
deal?
have that
No,
little.
they have it.
Do they?
I've
Yeah.
never seen it.
Have you
Either.
had the barbecued turkey leg?
Isn't that the one I had?
Yeah, I think there's only one.
No,
Yeah.
there's a regular smoked turkey leg, and then there's
I had
the
the smoke.
barbecue.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
didn't have the barbecue. I didn't
So
know.
there's in
Keep talking.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
by the Matterhorn, there's only one place that I know that sells the barbecue one already. So it's smothered in barbecue. It's a lot, though.
But that's
Feels
where
like
I
a
had
lot.
it. It was right across from the
So then
Matterhorn. I didn't know. No,
yeah.
they had the smoked turkey leg,
They have a smoke in
cheesy
it.
bratwurst. And
Oh no, you were at the other side.
Was that the other side?
It's a different.
This
it's
is
a
the
different,
entrance to the Matterhorn.
Yeah, no, this is a different
Oh,
side.
okay, yeah. Grubbed on it.
That's-
That's blast.
It was long gone by the time you got to your bobsled, right?
The first turn, that
Okay.
thing was gone. Absolutely. Yeah.
I
Oh, my
figured
God.
as much. I just like
Shout out to Laura, though. Thank you for helping me with those
I
tickets.
got you.
My God, is that confusing.
it's not a great
but it's
system.
cool, though. But at the end of it is free.
Oh no, that's a good deal,
Right, I'll
and that's
go
a
through
very
that.
valuable little fringe benefit that we
Yeah.
have around here
We
at
had to activate
Disney.
everything, so it was
Yeah.
like activate, schedule.
What was your
everything.
favorite part of the day?
Okay, so I told you I was out on coasters,
Okay,
and I still am.
But you got
Oh.
on the Matterhorn.
I got on the Matterhorn. But I've been on that Matterhorn like this is like 100th time for me. I
Yeah.
mean, since that thing's been around forever. I know that one. The one I got on that I'd never been on was at the California
Screaming.
California Screaming? Oh, it's the
No.
it's the Incredicoaster
Incredicoaster.
now.
the Incredicoaster.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh,
It's amazing.
My
Yeah.
It's great.
It's fun.
God.
It's
Yeah,
so great.
Fast.
took off quick.
Yeah.
I loved it. It
Yeah.
was awesome. Yes.
Oh, so you were in?
Yes, I went.
So you're back
Okay.
on roller coasters now? You're back in?
Just that one.
Just
No
that
Let's
one.
go
Space
to
Mountain?
Six Flags.
We didn't go. We did the Haunted Mansion. We went and did the Spider-Man one.
Oh,
where
I
you
haven't
get
done
to
that.
shoot webs.
I haven't
Okay,
done
yeah,
that.
I've done that one.
Okay.
Oh, that was so
That's fun. That's fun too, yeah.
Yeah, and then we did Toontown a bunch. We did a bunch of stuff. We were there for 14
You were there
hours.
all
Well,
day.
they were there for 14 hours. You had two.
You're right.
So you had like a 7-hour stint and then like a 4?
I was gone for just under 3 hours.
Yeah.
So okay. I didn't know this, Laura. You're a Disney goer.
Yes,
More.
not an adult, not Disney adult, but
Did
yes,
you know
Lord.
there were hidden restaurants in Disney?
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like Club 33, for instance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the only
Wait.
place in Disneyland you can get alcohol.
Yes. Well, no, not
No,
anymore.
not
Because
anymore.
now the Star Wars Cantina does serve
Oh,
alcohol.
that's right. They have it over
Yes.
there now too. I
Mhm.
still haven't adopted the Star Wars portion of that place.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's really nice. And like for
I've
me
been
who
through
loves
it, but
like
eh.
the attention to detail was great. The cantina is a little bit harder because you got to make reservations, and
Yeah.
once you're there, you can only stay for like 45 minutes. It's a whole.
If you
thing.
I wanna
if
go.
you
Yeah.
make friends with the cast members, you're good.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
made
never
friends
gonna
with cast members.
We did
Okay, wait.
We did Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Yes.
fun.
There's a restaurant in there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
Blue
the
Bayou.
Blue
Oh, Blue
Bayou.
Bayou's been there forever.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like, why
been
are
there
these
forever.
people watching me go
The
by?
two best parts about the Pirates Caribbean, this is also why the Enchanted Tiki Room is at the top of the Travis Rogers power rankings when it comes to Disneyland
Mhm.
attractions. You get to sit down and it's air conditioned.
Yes.
And it is a game changer because more often than not, you're there in the summer, it's hot, and then you get to walk in there, it's dark, and it's air conditioned, and you sit.
That
Game
was
changer.
sort of what, because like the first time I started taking my son there, he loved It's a Small World. And yes,
Another one.
yes, you have to deal with that song, but it's 10 minutes sitting down in air conditioning. I would just, after like the third time, I'm going to close my eyes.
Yeah.
And
You
you
fall
just,
asleep.
you just,
Yeah,
nudge, you just
Dad.
nudge me when we get back outside again. and
The
we're good.
song always becomes like a mantra. It's actually kind of pleasing
It's
after
a
you've
little
heard
bit,
it.
you know, it just kind of
Yeah.
lulls you after
Yeah.
a while.
I wake up on the bump.
I
when
have
you
a
get
question
there.
for
Yeah.
DeMarco
Yeah.
because there's one thing that I have not done at Disneyland that I want to do. I want to go into Club 33.
Oh, I've been.
I
have
hate
to.
you guys.
It's
You-
great.
What is it?
So Club 33,
I
club?
hate all of you guys.
it's not really a club. It's a high-end dining experience because Walt Disney wanted to create something a little higher end when dignitaries and celebrities would come to the
Oh.
park. But you have to be a member or know a member to get a reservation.
You got to get invited.
That's why
To
you
get
wait.
invited, and
Oh,
it's a
gotcha.
very nondescript door right near Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
If
you'll
you-
see it. Now everybody knows.
Now everybody
already
knows, but like if you walk by, it's a small 33 on the door, and when it's your time for reservation, you like knock on the door, and then they let you in to Club 33.
Now I
Yes.
have a desire to get in there.
Me too.
Just to get in there.
So,
Yeah.
your girl helped you out. So when you get invited.
I'll get the hookup.
Thank
Okay.
you.
It's
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, like
It's fine.
It's a bucket list thing.
I
for
just
me
want to
as a
go in
Disney
Yeah,
person.
because it's hard to get in.
Here's what you're going to say when
Yeah.
you go in. This is it.
it's fine.
Okay.
Although
Yeah.
I did have prime rib
Oh,
at Club
okay.
33.
I do like
Never
the
do
little
that.
animatronic parrot they have hanging
Yes.
over there. And that was the thing that they were trying to. Was it Khrushchev or somebody that wanted to see it? They were going to try to
Probably.
wire. Like there's
But
some backstory
I
about
was-
how they were eavesdropping or camera or some crazy
The
stuff.
bird's a spy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
maybe.
like
Kinda.
it. Okay.
I was eating my prime rib, and then Goofy puts his big hand on my shoulder.
Eh,
in the middle
always
of
good.
it. Yeah.
Always good.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah.
I want to get in there. But Travis, to your point, I have heard that that's it. It's just I got in.
It's like
type
after
thing.
you hear about it a lot, you will be
wanna-
kind of
yeah.
like,
Remember this is back when we were doing Super Bowl parties.
Uh-huh.
Remember the Def Jam party?
I do.
Used to be the thing.
Yeah.
So there'd be like armed security, 100 deep, just to get in. The most exclusive list ever. You finally get through the door, and there's nobody in there.
I know.
And it's boring.
Well, then you've been. Then you've been. It is a nice box to check.
Yes.
It's one of those things. If you want a cold beer, you can get a cold beer in there. That's not a bad way to do it, but not all bad. All right, let's get into the Lakers. Let's talk about Game 3 a little bit, which was an unbelievable comeback.
Wow.
Game 4, which is kind of, they just, for the first time in a while, they had clunker. They got kind of run over. So what happens coming up on Wednesday? I love that they get 2 days off. We'll get into all of that coming up next. It is Monday. Marcus is here. It is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hey, and while he just mentioned, listen to DeMarco and Travis for your chance to win 2 VIP tickets to Pechanga Resort Casino's Sushi and Sake Food Festival, May 2. That's May 2nd. That's this Saturday. When you hear the cue to call in for your chance to answer a trivia question on air and win. You can enjoy award-winning sake, sushi, and live music, and much, much more. I was there for the Chocolate and Wine Festival. Oh, my God, I cannot wait for sushi and sake. I mean, they really know how to take care of you. Visit pechanga.com/entertain for tickets and experience SoCal's premier resort casino. Call in soon.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
After the Houston Rockets kept their season alive in Game 4.
Rockets get their first win of the series.
The series shifts back to LA, where the Lake Show have a chance to finish the job. The Purple and Gold return home with one thing in mind, closing out the Rockets at Crypto.com. Lakers-Rockets Game 5 from downtown LA. Pre-game starts Wednesday at 5:30 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new chili crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Look, Mother's Day's coming up, and trust me, don't wait until the last minute on this one. Just recently, I took my wife to Burke Williams Day Spa, and honestly, it was exactly what we needed. She loved it. I loved it. It was one of those, why don't we do this more often moments? And right now, Burke Williams has special offers on Mother's Day spa packages across their 9 Southern California locations. Massages, facials, full-on spa days. Visit BurkeWilliams.com and take care of Mom. Burke Williams, ESPN LA's official recovery partner.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. TruGreen. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since TruGreen does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TruGreen.com, because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than TruGreen, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
I know just enough to pretend that I know what I'm talking about. That, by the way, goes for almost everything except for drinking and baseball.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Puppy power!
I did not know you had that in you.
Come on, I just love that show. Come on.
Back to the guys.
Laura, you got into Pizza Fest over the weekend, right?
Oh my God, it was.
How much pizza did you take down?
Okay, you guys would be a little disappointed in me. I had one full slice and bites of like maybe 3 places, just tiny bites. I couldn't do a lot.
That is disappointing.
But I did have 4 drinks.
Okay,
all right, you made it
Yeah,
you made it back on the back end.
Yeah.
Good for you.
What's
Good
the
for you.
coolest slice of pizza you had?
Okay, so I don't Rip Pizza.
Rip Pizza.
Aren't they like in Huntington Beach, right?
Yes.
I believe? Yeah.
So they're in Huntington Beach. So it was like a Detroit style, but fluffy. So it wasn't super like heavy and thick. But they put this like cream ricotta cheese on top of like the pepperoni. That one was really good. Emmy's, I think it's called Emmy in downtown LA, had a like spicy pepperoni with jalapeno and then a honey drizzle on it. Oh, I never thought I would want
pepperoni with honey drizzle.
Yeah, that's good. I've had that.
I didn't think it would be good.
Yeah, no, that's a good.
So
It's that
good.
sweet, salty thing that goes really well together.
Which pizza did the guy said that has a crust like a biscuit?
Oh,
was that Chicago?
No,
he said because I haven't had real Chicago.
You're right. I don't remember what he said though.
Okay, but that sounds really good.
Yeah, that does. What
Pizza
you
on a
described
biscuit.
sounds really good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
All right, so 3-1. I mean, everybody in their right mind would say, "Hey, great news through
Mission
the first quarter,
accomplished.
3-1. No question about it. No question about it." You guys good? Everybody's like, this series is over. We're still just bring it home, win Game 5. We're all good. Or is there any sort of the back of your mind that you're thinking they played kind of bad for 6 quarters in a row? Even the third, and fourth quarter, they only scored 48 points in the or was it 38? It might even have been 38. They scored 38 points in the second half, 48, whatever it was. They had a really lousy second half in Game 3. Those 6 quarters give you any pause?
A little bit. I mean,
me too.
Here's where I have pause, Marcus. I like I said, mission accomplished. You got one up there,
No doubt.
The sweep would have been great.
Yep.
Not necessary. You got home court. Come down here and finish it.
Agreed.
Here's how you mess this all up.
Go on.
Let them beat you here on Wednesday.
That's it right there.
That's the fear.
Yeah.
I'm at this point, I'm 95% that this series is done.
95?
You got 3 shots to win 1.
Okay.
That's the way I look at it. You have 3 shots to win 1. 2 of those 3 are at home.
Mm-hmm.
You get Game 5 at home. You get Game 7 at home. So that's sort of where I'm at on this one. But no, to your point, you lose Game 5. You got to go back to Houston. You know they're gonna be crazed all on your grill. At that point, it gets to Game 7. Anything can happen. But I think they have played well enough, and the Rockets have been dysfunctional enough that I think I just don't know that the Rockets put it together for 3 more games in a row.
I don't think so either, and I think that's why I wouldn't go 95 the way he did, but I'm in somewhere in the 80s. You know that they're going to do it, but Game 5 is everything. You lose Game 5. And here's why I don't think that's totally off the table. The Rockets seem to figure it out how to make shots again. You know, now without Kevin Durant, their offense is always going to kind of be stuck in the mud no matter what. That's just how they play without Durant. But they were better. The Laker offense, it felt like, came back to more where we thought it might be going into this series, where everything wasn't kind of clicking the way that it did through Game 1, Game 2, and half of Game 3, that their offense is coming back. Houston's is kind of coming up, and I think we're getting more towards what we thought we might get. To Marcus's point, 2 of these 3 games are at home. That's really good news. You only need to win 1 of the 3. Kevin Durant, who knows if he's even coming back? It seems unlikely at this point. But lose Game 5, and now all of a sudden it's, hey, this isn't really going to happen, is it? Hey, they're going home. Because Game 7 back in L.A., anything can happen in a Game 7.
Can't let them hang around.
Yeah.
I don't have my stats up. How much did LeBron play? Because I'm looking at it from that perspective, and it's really hard to criticize him. And I really don't. I don't know how to.
He played 33 minutes.
33 minutes. And I'm hoping he's playing it cagey and being smart because he knows mission accomplished. We got one here. I can beat you back at home. So I'm hoping that bad performance was just him laying back and saving energy. Because if it does go 7, and this is the thing, Marcus, you got to make this a short series. You got to get your guys back so you can throw your best effort. I think they're going to win the series either way. But you got to throw your best guys and be at your best and most rested when OKC shows up. That's what I'm saying.
Well, and I think
you need to get this over in 5.
And I think you'll get a sense early because in the previous 3 games that the Lakers won, they came out in the first quarter and they punched Houston in the mouth. And in Game 4, that didn't really happen. The Rockets came out. They were ready to go. The Lakers were sloppy with the basketball. They didn't shoot particularly well. It was a lot of the things that they had sort of been able to avoid, right? Like the turnovers, they had sort of been able to work their way around. The fact that they were getting out rebounded, they were sort of able to work their way around. It didn't happen in Game 4. But I think if they come out Game 5, if they go back to, again, bust Houston in the mouth in the first quarter, whether that's LeBron, whether it's Luke Kennard, whether it's DeAndre Ayton, whoever it is, not physically DeAndre Ayton.
I got you.
Don't bust it.
Right.
Yeah. But
liked it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You gotta get a little
Maybe.
bloody.
But I think you'll get a sense really early of how Game 5 is going to go.
I got a question for you, and this happened once DeAndre Ayton got thrown out. When did you guys start hating Manny Machado? At which point, what did he do?
I can tell you exactly when I hated Manny Machado. Every moment of his existence until he got traded to the Dodgers, and then the day after he signed with the Padres. Like,
okay,
the moment that he was with the Dodgers, I loved Manny Machado.
Okay, was there a time where you didn't hate Manny Machado? I'm guessing that you don't like him like Travis Conner.
Well, I mean, look, when he first got to the Dodgers, I was on board. I don't know that I hated him with the Dodgers. He just wore on me
bad
after
example.
a while. And then he got to San Diego, and I'm like, I'm done.
Okay, what about A-Rod? A-Rod.
Yeah,
he finished as a villain. When did you start not liking him?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Probably the Yankee.
Was it the Bush League?
He'd had a series of minor infractions that added up to, you know what? I don't think I like that
Bush
guy.
League stuff. Knocking the ball down. That stuff.
Swatting at it.
Okay, I think I am there with Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Because you can't be waving goodbye to a guy that gets ejected when you're not playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bothered me. So I was on the fence. Now I'm on the other side.
I'm with you. We'll talk about Durant because Durant has got a
you can't
bizarre
be waving goodbye
story.
when you're not a combatant.
Let's stick with these games for a second. They should have lost Game 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now they pulled a rabbit out of their hat and it counts and they're
LeBron.
up 3-1.
Wow.
Unbelievable. He was unbelievable. But really, they've played 4 games. It should be 2-2. I know it's not, but the point I'm making is this: the different. Games 3 and 4 were far more competitive for the Rockets than games 1 and 2 are.
Mm-hmm.
Games 1 and 2 were what? A week off before game 1, and then a couple of days between games 1 and game 2. Between games 2 and game 3, you had a couple of days off, and they looked pretty good in the first half, and then they started to wane. You just said a second ago, your most fatigued, your best guys, they got to be there. You get 2 days off before game 5. That's good news. That's the last time you get 2 days off if this thing keeps going. Now you're playing every other day. The more they play, the more tired they're going to be, the more LeBron's age comes into a factor.
He's going to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this, not only is it the math of it all, like 3-2 is terrifying, but now you're playing every other day. We got Wednesday coming up for game 5, Friday for game 6, Sunday for game 7. That's every other day. That's nothing.
I would go as far as if they don't win game 5, they may not win the series.
Does that make it more imperative? Maybe not imperative,
I think so.
But to get Austin Reeves back.
I think it does.
Somebody who can take those extra minutes, a guy who hasn't, who isn't gassed because he hasn't been out there in a couple of weeks. That feels like, okay, now, whereas, game 3, when we heard that he was questionable, like, okay, that's interesting. Then game 4, we're thinking, okay, maybe he plays, maybe not. Now it's like, hey, AR, you ready to go?
It's incredibly important that he's back because think about this. Who's being asked to do the most? LeBron. He's 174 years old. Okay, so that's asking a lot of your oldest player.
His next birthday.
Who else is being asked to do a whole bunch of this?
Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart is
Playing
not a young player. Marcus Smart isn't at where LeBron is, but Marcus Smart's got a lot of wear on his tires. Marcus Smart is a guy that could use a breather here or there. Who else is being asked to do a whole bunch?
DeAndre Ayton?
Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard doesn't play minutes like this.
Did he come up lame? He came up limping.
But this, again, Luke Kennard's role is play 20 minutes, play 25. Now you're asking him to play 40 minutes a night. Like you're asking a lot of these guys that you typically weren't asking a lot of. The schedule's getting more and more condensed. Like if you're the Rockets, you could talk yourself into a path to, if we win game 5, guys, the pendulum swings, never mind back to the middle. It might even swing more towards their side because that would be 3 games in a row that they probably should have won. It would at least be 2. They kind of got lucky in game 3. You can start telling yourself those lies that, hey, man, we're actually into it. And when you start to believe stuff, who knows what happens next?
I heard Sengun gave a pregame speech and fired him up, and, they're desperate, and you got to get it. I think time is not on the Lakers' side because of age. And this is the point. I don't know how to properly evaluate him. LeBron, because if you evaluate him as just a player, then that's unacceptable. But then you have to factor in that he's 41, and this is year 20. I know it's hard. It's really hard, though.
Yeah.
But you need that performance to close them out. But you've got to be smart about his minutes because if you wear him out and you don't get the other 2 guys back, you've got no chance. You had a slim to none chance to begin with.
Yeah.
This is a miracle. If you wear him out, you've got no chance.
So we thought they had no chance. We thought they had no chance. But after they proved in game one how they were able to defend, I was like, okay, here we go. And then we got, Travis, you said it, it's going to take one of those guys other than LeBron James to have a good game. It was a Luke Kennard game in game one, okay? Then it was Luke Kennard and Marcus Smart in game number 2. Then game 3, it came down to that final stretch, but it took a clutch situation where the Lakers have been good at. We got to keep themselves. The Lakers have.
This is the first time we've talked since game 3, right?
Yeah.
LeBron didn't want to shoot that.
You know, he actually
didn't want to shoot that.
He actually did because he was
he wanted Luke to shoot that.
Oh, he did because he signaled the ball, give you the ball right back. If you look at the replay, he actually did want the ball right back in his hands. He just fumbled it. He was very fortunate not to turn the ball over though because he tipped it to Luke Kennard.
When he tipped it to him, okay.
But then going into game 3, it was a clutch situation where, you know, it was 101-95, and then you're seeing LeBron and them starting to walk because, you know, in regular season, they'll let that go by. DeAndre Ayton was talking about it himself, or Rui was saying it, like, you know, in the regular season, we normally let that stuff walk, you know, let time go by, let's get ready for the next game.
Right.
But it just proved that they had Marcus Smart in the right time, in the right situation, where the Houston Rockets have not been good in a clutch situation, and it took Jabari Smith Jr., of course, you know, making a mistake. Lakers capitalized on that. So, yes, they're very, very fortunate, but I truly, truly believe, like, the Lakers, the biggest storyline in this series has been their turnovers. If they just cut the turnovers in half and just play smart,
for the Lakers,
just play smart. Sometimes they get sped up. Like last night's game, they got sped up a lot of times. LeBron James got sped up because there was opportunities. They felt like the fast break was there. He was caught in a lot of no man's land positions. That you can't have that. Just slow down, play the style of basketball where you understand why you were even in the 3-0 series to begin with.
My story of this series is Houston. You guys look bad, and they saved their season just for 2 days.
Yeah,
really did.
Well, for 2 days until they play on Wednesday. And,
Right.
and if the Lakers can come in and do what they're supposed to do, then everything's fine, and they're going to get the rest that they need. And we can come back and talk about this coming up next. I think that what's waiting for them, Phoenix is going to get swept out tonight, right? That's almost certainly going to happen, which means OKC gets to, not that they need it the way that the Lakers need it, but they get to go chill and put their feet up and relax and save energy and all that stuff. And if the Lakers have to go to a 6th or a 7th game to close this thing out, what was already an impossible ask becomes that much more challenging.
You can beat Drago. He's cut.
He's a man.
He's a man.
He's not a machine. He's a man.
He's a man. But you're going to need everybody, and you need a energized Bron. You got to close this thing out on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's minutes matter,
Yes.
games matter,
Very
time
much.
matters. It is a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. We're reacting to the Lakers' tough loss in Game 4 of the series versus the Rockets. Reaction Monday is brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. So what is waiting for him on the other side? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marcas is here on a Monday on ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
George, how do you like the fact that Chris just gives you, I mean, just hand delivers, silver platters this thing, like that you're running this whole operation? How does that feel? How's that feel? Does it feel pretty good?
I mean, it feels okay, Cap.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Think so.
I got to be
I would
honest.
think so. I'm sure it does. And now for me,
I mean, I didn't realize I was elevated to that level, though. The black hand, you know. The
No,
black
for
hand
me, it's
moves in
fantastic.
secret. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
No, but I like
now
it
it's no
because-
longer a secret, so I don't
No.
even know if we should be calling me the black hand.
No,
It's
you
like
are
a
the
dark-
black hand.
just the hand.
Black hand. You are the black hand. And as your gray hand, I'm just going to keep feeding you concepts, man. I'm going to keep feeding you ideas because clearly I don't have the authority. However, I'm just going to keep feeding you concepts, man.
You got to pass them through me, Cappy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to.
Apparently
That's
I do.
the org chart.
Now
Yeah,
I got the
Lindsay
org chart
passes
now.
through me, and then I give it up again.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
800-345-6789. Count the facts. Count on Jacob.
Count your options, then count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Put it in your phone. Memorize it.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trav.
Used to be?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
They said, like, sweet tea used to be hip. Like, you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
Dude, you should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
And she said, yeah, we didn't go to church, but I got.
How do you think I do in the club?
Which Travis? That one or this one?
This one.
This one would be cool. That one, they think you're a narc. This one has cases.
Yeah, okay, I see it. I want to argue, but I really can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you talking to that one in the club? That guy's wired.
So what's going on, guys? Anything I should know about?
How are we doing tonight?
Yeah. Do you guys have your IDs on you? You guys supposed to be here?
Wow.
That's a little messed up. That's probably true, but a little messed up nonetheless. All right, so Lakers get a chance to close it out on Wednesday night. Couple of days to rest, which I think is incredibly important. But it looks more and more like the matchup that we've been kind of saying is waiting for us, right? OKC and the Lakers in the second round. OKC's very likely going to be fully rested, ready to go. The Lakers may not be as rested and may or may not be as ready to go. We have no idea what Austin Reeves is going to look like, whether Luka's getting any closer. But seeing what we've seen through the first 4 games of the series, is there any renewed optimism, or is it just, hey, man, really good job getting through the Rockets, and now this is what we all knew was going to happen?
There's some renewed optimism. I mean, obviously, getting AR back will help. We'll see what happens with Luka, what his prognosis is. That will certainly help. But I think for us to have gone from a week and a half ago being like, hey, man, it'd be nice if the Lakers won a game or 2 in this series, to now feeling fairly confident they can get through, I think that does. I still don't think they are a better team than Oklahoma City, but I think they put up a fight more than what we would have anticipated a couple of weeks ago. But I also say it's contingent on win game 5. Like, if this goes that you have to play a game 6 or maybe a game 7, then I think the likelihood of being able to put up that fight goes down.
I'm with you. I think, like you said, you got to get this thing done in 5. I mean, you may be able to win in 7, but I think if you do, or 6 or 7, but I think you kill any chance you would have had of even making it a series with the Thunder. You have to be rested. So I'm looking. How did we feel about the Lakers November 12th? That's before the third option, right?
Way before.
Way before.
Okay, November 12th, the Thunder blew them out 121-92. How about February 9?
Getting closer to the third option, but still before.
Okay, lost by 9.
Okay.
That's getting better. Okay, April 2nd, smashed again, 139-96.
That was the worst night of the season
that was
for the
the
Lakers.
night the Luka got hurt. Yeah.
They got
Reeves
hurt.
too.
Yeah.
And then April 7th, 123-87. So I'm not very optimistic, but I would love to see the Lakers at quasi full strength with Austin, with Luka, and a rested LeBron. Throw your best at the Thunder. See if you can extend the series. Because if not, it's going to be very short, even if you make it to the second round.
Yeah, I think that there's still some stuff you can hang your hat on if, in fact, it does get away from you. But if there's a blueprint, and I would like Trudell at some point this week when we talk to him to kind of lay out the path, because the path that he kind of laid out for the Rocket series is kind of what has happened. But the path has to include going into Oklahoma City and catching them by surprise.
Yeah.
And I don't know if such a thing exists, because what the Lakers have been, the margins that they've been winning on, I think will get far, far smaller, if not completely eliminated, going from Houston to Oklahoma City. And the depth and the athleticism and the intensity and just the skill level that OKC is going to throw at them is just night and day from what they've been dealing with Houston. And the Houston thing, while they're up 3-1, which is great news, it's not like they're just putting it on them. It's like they're having to play really well. They're having to get performances from Kennard and Marcus Smart. That's against Houston without Kevin Durant.
Right.
This is an OKC team that is basically fully ready to go.
I think, like, if they do make it to the second round or to the next round, and that's a big if because Wednesday's coming. And Durant, how long? Maybe.
Who knows?
Because that's what scares me.
Who knows?
The extent of that injury was listed as at least 1 to 2 weeks. It's a bone bruise in his ankle.
It's kind of fishy, right? No?
I mean, he did.
I'm with you.
I know KD loves to play ball, but it's just kind of weird. But it's just funny him hanging
Everything
back.
about Kevin Durant's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think everything's
I
up in
don't
the
even
air.
mean that to
I'm
be
with
me,
you.
but it's like everything about Kevin Durant is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So if Sengun and the rest of the Rockets go out and beat them on Wednesday, I bet Kevin Durant suits up to be the closer.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me at all to be there for the end of it. But I'm looking at these scores. Most of these games are over by the third quarter versus the Thunder. Yeah. And that's when you're at full strength.
That April 2nd game was...
That's true.
It was.
Yeah.
That was a real... Because the Lakers have been playing well going into that. And I think the thought process was they don't have to win. They just need to show well.
Let's see it.
Let's just see it. Let's just see them show well. And the Thunder put that one to bed quickly.
Really? Any chance, any way, anyhow, any way you can disrupt Shai? Because Shai's been the one that kills you when you play the Lakers.
I mean, is there a chance? Sure, there's always a chance, but no one has slowed him down for 3 years.
No,
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're just, if there was an answer for that guy, I think that somebody would have cracked the code in the last couple of seasons. He's very likely to win his second consecutive MVP. He was in the mix the year before that. He is very likely the best player in the league. So
yeah,
I think it's. I'm not comparing these two guys, but when you play the Bulls a million years ago with Jordan, it's
right.
Jordan's going to do what Jordan's going to do. Just make sure that make sure Scottie Pippen doesn't have a day, or Ron Harper, or Steve Kerr, or Dennis Rodman, or Horace Grant, or whoever the secondary guy could be on any given night. Because if a second guy gives you 25, then it's a wrap. But if everyone else, if Jordan just goes Jordan, or if SGA goes SGA, and Chet's pretty quiet, and Jay Will's pretty quiet, and the rest of those guys, Lou Dort misses some shots. Whoever we're talking about this, like, yeah, you got a chance. But if SGA goes off and one other guy has a day, what are we talking about?
I feel like cart before the horse. You still got to beat the Rockets first.
I do too.
That's number one. But I mean, just thinking of championships with SGA for a minute, man. You don't double him, he scores. The minute you do, he hits the right guy and they hit the shot. That's their thing. It's just
they're deep.
Do you have an option
they're
for
so
him? No?
deep. They have so many options.
I know how I would handle him.
What is that?
I would go Jordan rules. As soon as he left his feet, he would hit the ground.
Who's going to? Let's pause on that for a second.
Yeah.
Who's going to do that?
Marcus Smart.
Okay,
but
you can't
foul him out.
You can't
foul him
sacrifice Marcus
out.
Smart for that.
Okay, I do Thero. I don't know. Put him in there. Knock him down a few times.
You know who's like? Honestly, if you think Bronny could be a candidate to try to go spend his 6 fouls on something like that, but can he stay in front of him?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, it's hard to imagine. But, I mean, I think that's it, though, right? You just try to play physical with him some kind of way. You kind of slow him down. But, again, to your point, if you somehow figure out a way to corral him, which nobody has, there is still Chet. Yep. There is still Jay Will.
2 teams.
There's still so many guys. Whereas, Houston's finding scoring. They're getting Şengün sort of involved. Amin Thompson seems to have discovered a jump shot somehow in the last week. I'm not sure where that came from.
Really inconsistent, though.
That
jumper is really inconsistent.
But, there's still not the depth of scoring. I will ask you this, though, and I was asking you this during the break. Are the Rockets a more coherent team without Kevin Durant? Not necessarily a better team, because he's their best player. They just seem like they play better team basketball.
Is it not the same thing that the Lakers are going through right now without Luka and without Reeves? It's like no one's arguing they're better, but it's simplified.
Yeah.
It's, look, LeBron, here's the keys to the kingdom. Do what you need to do. Get everybody as involved as you can. The rest of you guys, just go play as hard as you can and play defense and just trust that he will find you if you're open. Yeah. Just go do your thing as opposed to, well, does Luka like it like this? LeBron likes it like this. Like, I think it's probably similar with Houston, whereas Kevin Durant just bails them out of so many things that because he can, the same way that Luka can, that when he's not there, everything has to run the right way or it won't run at all.
Yeah, it does. It happens in football, right? You lose a guy and you get that dead cat bounce.
Right.
Everybody's focused. Everybody's playing hard. You galvanized until you start shooting yourself in the foot and turning the ball over, and then you lose games. Houston was on one. They were motivated without KD. They didn't want their season to end. They're still hanging around, but
I was surprised they showed up in Game 4 the way they did. I thought
that might have been it. Yeah,
I thought they might have been because now, look, I'm going to put my human being hat on for a second. Mm-hmm. Those guys in Rocket uniforms and staffers and coaches and everybody else, they're human beings. Okay, at some point, I know that athletes don't think like this, but it's like, man, we're not winning 5 in a row. Do I really want to get on an airplane and go all the way back to LA for one day? Like, let's just get the hell out of here.
Or I want to start my vacation.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Maybe, and I'll just stay there and not fly back.
But
that idea is like, man, we're going to go out there for one more. We're going to get cracked, and we got to fly back and deal with all this. Let's just get out of here tonight.
They don't strike me as
1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Yeah.
They don't strike me as contenders.
No.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I think they're ready to be done. So just go ahead and help them out.
I think we got 3 teams that have a real chance of winning the title.
Yeah.
I think there's 3, and it's probably 2.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that's it. I'm throwing San Antonio in there because they have Wemby, but it's OKC and it's Boston, right? I mean, like Detroit's in a dogfight with Orlando.
New York ain't giving up yet.
No, but I think the Atlanta Hawks have found the calling card as far as how to go against Jalen Brunson.
So they got better when they let the little leprechaun guy go.
Oh my God.
Have you noticed that?
What?
The little leprechaun.
The little guy used to shoot threes.
Like the mascot?
Hawks.
Trae Young. I was like, what are we talking about?
You know what I was picturing? And this is me profiling leprechaun, so forgive me. But I was when you said leprechaun, I'm thinking like a little white guy with red hair. I'm like, who are we talking about? Like what little white guy with red hair? I wasn't thinking about a light-skinned black guy with kind of red hair.
I see Roki. I see Defoe. I see. I see him.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Right.
I just didn't make that.
Just saying. Yeah.
Where's his shillelagh? Where does he keep that? Where's his little pot of gold?
Just saying.
He's like the
Lucky Charms.
Like the tallest leprechaun in history. Like what?
How tall is he?
I think they list him at 6'3".
There you go.
But he came in when he was in the draft. He came in here. Marcellus and I were doing afternoons, and he came in and sat with us. I've got 2 inches on Trae Young. Yeah,
so I'm saying
he is not.
In the land
he
of
is
giants,
not
6'3".
No,
he looks like a leprechaun.
No.
There you go. And he can just.
he looked like he was enjoying his life.
Right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But they did get better after they let him go. That's credit to Atlanta.
I'm looking at pictures of Trae Young, and I hate to say that I see where you're talking.
There you go.
About.
See what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what? We got to create a feature for this. We've got Roki, Defoe, and now we've got Mick Trey.
It bothers me so much. It bothers me so much that I see exactly what you're talking about.
Is it when you so when you put on Google Trae Young, is it that first one with him holding his arms kind of folded?
Yeah, it's that one. There's a couple of them too because it's like like he's got kind of pointy ears and I just hate that I see this.
Sorry.
Top of the morning to you.
I can't unsee it.
My bad. Yes, sir.
To carry around a bar of Irish Spring
He
and cut it
might.
with a pocket
I
knife.
mean, he might. But the point is, Atlanta is a live dog.
Yes.
Yeah, Atlanta's a live dog.
Atlanta's not winning a title. New York's not winning a title. Or
Sixers.
Detroit, the Sixers, they aren't doing it. Maybe Cleveland. Maybe
No.
I
They're in a
think-
dogfight right now with the Raptors.
It's going to be Boston playing OKC, and if Tatum and Brown can do their thing, then
All right.
who knows?
When is your NBA breakdown? When is that coming up?
I'll be next hour. Yeah.
Next hour. Okay.
Next
Can't
hour.
wait for this.
You know what's coming next?
What's that?
The Far Side.
Let's
coming
go.
up on a Monday with Marcus Grant. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
One step away from the CONCACAF Champions Cup final.
LAFC!
But standing in the way, Liga MX powerhouse Toluca. This is where it gets real.
LAFC have buried Cruz Azul in the quarterfinal. Then he flips us into the semis.
The Black and Gold return to BMO Stadium for a massive CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinal, leg 1. LAFC face their toughest test yet. Los Angeles Football Club versus Toluca. Coverage begins Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
As a kid, my parents fought a lot. It was scary. I was taught to hide my emotions and told things like, don't cry and toughen up. The toxic stress response I developed back then led to anxiety and high blood pressure. Now I'm a parent, and I'm doing it differently. I support my son's feelings so he doesn't bury them.
Daddy!
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's a big hug.
Learn how to help kids grow without toxic stress response at first5california.com.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. Perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Evan Cohen here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app, share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required, not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I love Andy Pies. He's been fantastic. Bergie will know this. Cappy has no idea what this is. In F-War this year.
In what?
In Major League Baseball thus far.
F-War?
It's just their...
I'm a little bit old school when it comes to baseball stats. So when you say F-War, that's what I always say. I'm like, F-War. I don't need that. I'm like, I got RBIs and
WAR is one
average.
of the better stats out there.
F-War.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
The home of Rams football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
This is why I want to fight Greg Bergman. Greg is a know-it-all. I told him golf hurts my left knee, and he was trying to tell me, no, it's the other knee. I know what knee hurts me, man.
Yeah, your knee. The correct knee is bothering you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I may swing a golf club left-handed.
Yes.
I told you I'm
He still
committed
don't
to
get
this.
it.
He still doesn't get it.
Don't worry, he doesn't
when
need to.
I golf right-handed, my left knee hurts.
Yes.
There's no way around
I
it.
was going to say that. Just take that sentence on its face value.
Are you a switch golfer? You said when I golf right-handed, do you sometimes turn around? And...
I'm about to learn to golf left-handed.
He's ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I made the commitment. Like I tried the bar. I told you, Mario, my brother, in exchange for working out, he needs to. Like we're going to walk at least twice a week. In exchange for that, I have to golf with him.
Well, you had originally said twice a week, which seems like a major commitment.
That is a major commitment for him.
Are you still at twice a week?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Wow.
So I'm holding him to it. He's going to hold me to it. So
I tried to hook him up with some clubs that I have because I have right-hand clubs.
Right. I'm going. Yeah. He's taking me to Roger Dunn to get me fitted.
Wow.
Yeah. So
He's paying?
He's paying. That's what I mean.
Can I be a consultant on this project?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, please do. I hoped you'd be there.
Give me the date and time, and I will try to be there because I think that would be a lot of fun. And if we're spending Mario's money, I know exactly what to do.
You know how I feel about golf, but I love him more, and I need him to be here, so I will walk.
Yes.
Anyway, so we were talking about earlier today. Did we get into the draft thing yet? We haven't.
Not yet.
Okay, we did it on Crosstalk. So the more we got into it, that weekend was fun. Thursday, Friday, Saturday was a blast, right? What they did for the Rams, what they did for the fans was outstanding. I think the biggest controversy was the first pick, right? Everybody was shocked. Laura was there.
It was shocking. When
the pick was made, like, people were upset and they left. I get it. You're going to be upset with the pick, but if you really think about it, we'll get into that later. The pick actually makes sense. But the one phrase that I heard that I'd never heard out of any Ram employee, me included, was Sean McVay doesn't play rookies. Right?
Not very often.
It's just one of those things when you think about it, you're right. Kyron Williams sat. Blake Corum sat. T. Ferg sat. A lot of guys sit.
Yeah.
They don't go out there. The only one we can come up with off the top of our head that played,
Steve Avila played, and Puka played, but Puka played out of necessity more than anything else.
Correct.
That Puka, who knows, maybe he just, through the sheer force of his talent, may have forced his way in there anyway, but he got off in that first game against Seattle a million years ago because Kupp was unavailable. And he was so good, it's like, all right, throw him out there again, and then he was off to the races. But without Kupp being banged up, who knows how that goes?
With few exceptions, Sean doesn't play rookies. So that's what we heard on Thursday, and that had rattled in my head for a while. So when you think about the draft, think of it this way. The guys that wanted Mekhi Lemon, the guys that wanted anybody that could help you day one.
Kenyon Sadiq.
Say again?
Sadiq from
Sadiq,
Oregon.
another guy.
Yeah.
Anybody, one of the tackles that you wanted.
Yeah.
If you draft those guys at 13, there's a good chance if you follow the Sean McVay doesn't play rookies on offense, there's a good chance you wouldn't see him anyway, right? So that kind of greases the skids, like I said, for drafting the quarterback at 13. And it's kind of funny. You're drafting a backup quarterback. You're not going to see him, so there's not going to be a lot of fanfare. But it did get me to think about my rookie year and why I don't like rookies. You know why I don't like rookies? They're morons. Do you know how I know? I was a moron. I was an absolute moron as a rookie. So I told this story before. This is me, my first game in Kansas City. So I'm going in to take the field. And I always skip the part and skip to when the play starts, when I realize it's Joe Montana I'm chasing.
Yeah.
So this is like a childhood thing. I hear that voice, Black 59 Razor. I'm like, oh, my God, that's Montana. So the ball snapped, and I'm going after him. Not to tackle him. I just want to meet him.
Say what's up.
Yes, it's Joe Montana, right? And Marcus Allen at the same time hits me in the hip. I'm like, this is the coolest, painful thing I've ever had. I got hit in the hip by Marcus Allen, and I'm chasing Joe Montana. But the other side of that, the flip side is, when Jimmy Jones taps his helmet like, I need a break, I go screaming onto the field. Ultimate Warrior style. Dun, dun, dun. I'm running out there as fast as I could. When I get there, I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
So all the veterans are like, you dummy.
Dummy.
Right. Then the call comes in, and I'm screaming, hey, we got a stunt over here, right? Yeah. They're like, dummy, look, they can hear you. I'm doing everything wrong. Rookies don't know what they don't know.
Sure.
And it's not about them getting hurt, which is it's a possibility. The thing is, you can get somebody else hurt.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine in an offense that has 2,000 moving parts, more moving parts than a space shuttle, you don't want a guy out there that doesn't know what he's doing.
No.
That's why it takes a while for rookies to get out there. So I get it. It's understandable. You're not going to see the guy for 2 years. And we said this earlier. Right. About 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
When he takes the field, when Stafford retires or steps down, that means the pick was valid. He doesn't even have to be good. You just have to turn it over to him and be credible. That's what I'm saying. This will pay off.
He needs to at least be okay. Because if in this scenario,
right?
Let's say it's his third year in the league. Stafford plays 2 more, so I guess he would come back for that third year. And if he goes out there and has been downloaded, understands the offense, can spit it back out, all this stuff that we've talked about, and he goes out there, and I'll give the guy grace of most of the season because it'll be the first time he'll really have played. But if there's a bunch of mistakes, then it's like, oh boy, man, do we have to go get another one?
I would bet there's not going to be a ton of mistakes.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to pare back the offense if he's not as good, but at least you don't hit 0. You don't go below 500. You're not a bad football team. So for the people that don't like the pick, in 2 years, you may wind up loving it. When Matthew Stafford exits stage left, you're going to want somebody that knows this offense because McVay is going to outlast Matthew Stafford.
Sure.
He's going to be here. This offense won't change. So you're going to go right from a quarterback that you love to a quarterback that's pro-ready. And you can't draft that. That's what I mean. In 2 years, you're going to love this pick.
The fans, and I'll put myself in this category for the sake of this conversation, delaying our gratification for draft picks we're not very good at. And this is the ultimate delayed gratification on a draft pick. He literally, if everything goes exactly the way the Rams want it to go, he won't take a game snap for 2 more years.
Right.
Like usually your first-round pick, he's on the field, and even if it's like Fernando Mendoza, for instance, I think everybody expects there to be some bumps and bruises along the way, but he's going to be learning. He's going to be figuring it out, that this is going to be a baseball cap, clipboard, headset situation for 2 full years, and a first-round pick, a high first-round pick, and you're thinking, I can get this, that, or the other things. All the things that you entered or mentioned, I should say. And instead, it's like, yeah, hit me up in 2028, and we'll see whether or not it worked out. It's hard.
Well, that's the thing, too, because it's a relatively high first-round pick, too. It's like you're picking at 13. The not tradition, but like the general thought is that guy is supposed to contribute now. And whether or not that's right or wrong, I mean, that is sort of what we've been conditioned when watching the draft over the last few years. You take a guy in the top 15, that guy is going to be on the field, if not week 1, the first month of the season, and he's supposed to help you. Because, especially with quarterbacks, everybody wants that quarterback on a rookie deal. You got 4, maybe 5 years, and here it is. We're already talking about year 3.
Which is really like year 1.
You may get 2 years of that, of a quarterback on his rookie deal. That's what I mean. And you have a chance to extend Kobe Turner. You have a chance to extend Jared Verse, Puka Nacua. All these guys don't come off your books because in 2 years, you can afford it because you'll have a quarterback on his rookie deal.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 years in the offense. Like I said, now sucks. 2 years from now, you'll be like, wow, Les is smart again.
Yeah, if he can play.
Yeah.
There's always an if. And what's so frustrating is the wrong word, but maybe frustrating is the right word. We will just have no data points to know whether or not it is a good pick. Like, I've always said this about the draft. I don't think you can say the guy's good or bad until you've seen him for 2 full years. Now, occasionally they'll jump to good right out of the chute. You're like, okay, you hit a home run. But sometimes bad guys turn into pretty good players after a year or 2.
Well, I've seen some dudes that are bad out of the gate, and it's not going to get any better.
No, I agree, but I need to see him be bad for a couple of seasons where I'm like, man, that
before
doesn't look
you
very
just close
good,
the door
right?
on him.
And this, we don't even have any. Well, he doesn't make this mistake anymore, or he can make that. But it's like, yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, but even a couple years isn't necessarily definitive, right?
No.
I mean, the quarterback of the Super Bowl champions, how long did it take him to figure things out in this league, right? And it's finally, in the last couple years, Sam Darnold is finally putting it together. Whereas
last couple of quarters.
Yeah, I mean, let's go.
Because they were winning despite of him.
He had a great year in Minnesota until he ran into the Rams in the playoffs. Had an awful game there. But then last year, he maybe slumped down the end. But for the most part, he went to the NFC Championship game and he went toe to toe with Matthew Stafford.
He was good in that game.
He was really good in that game.
He was very good in that game
until he wasn't.
Okay, we got a lot left. We're going to continue this conversation because the other part of the Simpson pick that I think made me go, is guys that have played as little football as he has typically do not do particularly well once they get in the NFL. But I think there's some extenuating circumstances. We'll get into all that coming up in just a bit. Let me remind you that you're not going to want to miss tonight's Lakers Talk with AK, Andy Kamenetsky. That's at 6 right here on ESPN LA 710. Andy will react to Game 4's tough loss to the Rockets, get you ready for how LeBron and company will rebound for Game 5 on Wednesday. That's coming up tonight at 6 on 710 a.m. and the all-new ESPN LA app, your home of Lakers basketball, ESPN LA. So limited starts in college usually does not translate to NFL success. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marcas is here on a Monday on 710 ESPN.
Mason in Ireland.
Yeah, I've got some mid celebrities in my neighborhood. Super mid.
The guy who wrote Dune?
The guy that wrote Dune.
Are the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Are you saying they're mid celebrities?
Middle
like they're
tier,
not the
not
middle. So how you're using it is an insult.
Really?
To them,
Why?
like, oh, you're a mid celebrity.
So-
You're a mid broadcaster.
Like,
You'd be like, what?
So here's how we're using it. I would say Kyle Pitts is mid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Kyle Pitts is
that's
mid.
mid.
Exactly. I think cream cheese and Nilla wafers is hella mid.
So you should say
Hella mid?
Hella mid. Emphasize the mid.
Like super
Hella
mid.
Super
I thought mid was like just so-so.
No, mid is hating
is
on
bad.
you.
Mid is
bad.
So-so
Mid
is like, it's cool.
I call everything mid.
Nah, it's cool is so-so. It's cool.
It's cool.
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 No, not with an L. Cool. C-O-O.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Celebrate mom the right way with rest, relaxation, and recovery. Burke Williams.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Your chance to win, because she deserves more than flowers. She deserves Burke Williams.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. I'm here with Angie from Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and when it comes to protecting what matters most, they've got you covered.
That's right. From auto and home to renters, business, and life insurance, we built a game plan tailored just for you.
And if life throws a penalty your way, like a DUI, for example,
we got you. We specialize in DUIs, SR22 coverage, getting you back on the road fast and affordably. Visit angelicas-ins.com or call 1-888-717-0773 for your free quote today.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
I feel like we're making some progress on your golf experience, your golf future.
Now I have a reason.
Yeah.
I have a reason to go play golf, and I will go play golf now. Okay. Yeah.
We can get you some outfits when we go to Roger Dunn. What are we
That's
doing?
the other thing. So I want to wear what I want to wear.
Okay.
I don't want to wear golf attire.
What would you like to wear?
You've seen like my workout gear, right? I want to wear that.
We can get 85% of the way there.
Why can't I wear what I want to wear?
You can for the most part.
Okay.
Just let's make a few minor adjustments around the edges.
I hate the clothes. I hate the golf clothes.
But like, you don't have to. You're not at Augusta. You don't have to wear like official golf.
Right. You know that
attire.
fireworks
But
shirt you wore the other
golf
day?
Clothes though.
No, you don't.
No.
You have to buy from the golf section.
Not necessarily.
Okay, then good.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You know the fireworks shirt you wore the other day?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
I'm talking
fine.
about.
You got a pair of shorts?
Of course.
We're good.
Okay.
That's it.
Then good.
That's it.
You don't have to tuck in?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
No,
you know?
I mean, I'm assuming you're not going to a private club to start your golfing career?
No.
Because some private clubs, they can be a little more stick up
Let's
the
say
ass kind
Pachanga.
of situation.
Let's say Pachanga.
Yeah.
I can wear what I want to wear?
Yeah.
Okay. Riv?
I'm going to tuck that shirt in. Riv.
See, DeMarco, that's my problem.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. I mean, there's a little respect for Riviera. Let's have a little respect. It's Roller Girl. A little respect.
There you go. What were you saying?
That's my problem because I always, the first thing I asked Travis when we were at, we were supposed to be at the Genesis Invitation, I was like, what can I wear? Because I've always heard golf courses are like very,
Well, to attend to be a spectator, wear whatever you want.
But
now,
play.
if you're going to go as the guest of a member, we got to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're just going out to, your local spot,
chill out.
Wear whatever you want.
I'm not going to show up in a tank top, but
You probably could at most places nowadays. Just bring a 6-pack of Modelo, put it on ice, do your thing, and have a good time.
I'm about to have fun. This is going to be good.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to try to turn some Rams fans on this draft pick here really quickly and kind of continue the conversation we were having about how the delayed gratification at 13, like you're not going to get what you want for at least a couple of years or at least know the results of it. And I know this isn't exactly how it works, but what if you look at it like this? What if with the 13th pick in the draft, you took Trent McDuffie? You happy with that?
Yes.
Yes. What if with the 20-something pick to nearly 30th pick in the draft, you took a flyer on a quarterback? You okay with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's basically what they did.
Yes.
Now, the order is a little out of order. And knowing that, they've addressed their most pressing need through trades, namely with Kansas City with, was it Warren and McDuffie?
The most pressing need from last season. Yes.
Correct. And you have to get ready for the future. And if you like this guy, and I don't care how many people try to interpret Sean McVay's body language to the contrary, there's no way Ty Simpson's coming into the building if McVay thinks he's a bum. No chance.
None.
No chance.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So he had to at least be like, yeah, I think I can make that work. That gives me a great deal of comfort knowing that if you just kind of flip those two spots, and I know that's not what it is, and you could have had Lemon, you could have had a lot of these other guys, but when you think of it, we got an all-pro at 13, and we got a quarterback for the future towards the back half of the first round. That makes a lot more sense
When
to
did
me.
Philly take Lemon? 14?
20.
20.
20.
Yeah. Okay. If he busts out, it's already built in.
Yeah.
You drafted a Lemon. I'm just saying. If he busts out, it's already
good.
there.
Yeah.
And there's no guarantee. We're always talking about receivers every year in the draft. 5 years from now, we don't talk about all of them. Some guys wash out. But I think he's going to be good. But I think the salient point is this. And I thought they did good. I thought they had a good draft. I like the tight end out of Ohio State. And
are they going to run like 14 personnel,
so
15 personnel? Like, what are they going to do?
You asked me that. Like, who's going to be the third receiver? And I'm like, okay, it may not be a wideout.
Yeah.
It may be a tight end.
Yeah.
I think he's really going to try to keep 5.
And Terrence Ferguson maybe get more run this year?
Ferguson, Davis Allen they like. Colby Parkinson had the year of his life.
Colby Parkinson was the best tight end on the team last year.
The guy that might be the odd man out is Higbee.
Yeah,
but
and they just re-signed him.
They just re-signed him,
Yeah.
and they love him. I think they might try to keep 5 tight ends and really run a league like that. I've never seen a team that maxes out on tight ends.
No. Well, that could be one of those. That's the same, like, in theory, like, hey, let's put a sumo wrestler in goal in the NHL. Nobody will ever get him by him. And then it's like, yeah, actually, that would be terrible. They'd score 1 million goals on him.
It wouldn't work, right.
We'll see whether going all in on tight end. The fact that it's never been done makes me go,
well, guys that could start in 12, end up, move out to the slot.
Okay.
That can run routes. And think about Puka Nacua, think about Cooper Kupp, and think about their dual role. At one point, Puka and Cooper Kupp were your best tight ends because they were running 12 personnel stuff out of 11. So imagine if you had actual 12 personnel to run 11 personnel stuff. That's the way I think they might be going with this.
Is there, and this is me, sort of poking the bear a little bit, an element of Les Snead, Sean McVay, because they're always trying to stay on the cutting edge. They're always trying to stay one step ahead. That maybe you get a little bit too mad scientist.
Sure.
You have all these tight ends. I mean, look, for whatever they saw in Ty Simpson, their value of him at number 13 goes against the grain of kind of the consensus. I know Dan Orlovsky loved them. I know some other draft experts loved
Dan
them.
Got lucky.
But those were really sort of the minority opinions there. Again, like just sort of for food for thought, are they kind of going mad scientist a little bit with this?
Well, okay, so you said they addressed their biggest need from last season.
Yes.
Corner. What was their biggest need of this offseason once the cornerbacks were settled? You didn't have a backup.
Right.
Your backup was Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo was about to retire.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You had no one. So if you're going to – and you have to worry about – you're negotiating with Stafford right now, and he's going to be done maybe in a year or two. What do you do then? You're not going to get the guys in next year's draft. You're not going to be picking that high.
No, I don't think that the draft to answer your question about what do you do then, and again, a lot of things would have to line up in a certain way for this to happen. But what you could do then is what they did with Stafford: is look around the league and identify the guy that we're going to go pay a king's ransom to get him, but that's the guy that we need.
I don't think that's off the table with this guy.
Okay,
I don't think this changes anything.
Really?
Absolutely not.
Go on.
You're still on a quarterback on his rookie deal.
Okay.
You still have the ability to go big if you wanted to. if that guy in Cincinnati wants out or somebody else.
Yeah,
whoever.
it
We
could,
always
it could
talk
be
about
somebody else. But
whoever
yes.
it is, you still have that option.
So you
on
don't
the
think
table.
it closes the door on that?
Absolutely not.
Okay. That makes me feel better. That if there's a way out of that and Simpson isn't quite where he wants it. Because here, I want to give you guys some numbers. And these are the guys that started basically the same amount of games as Ty Simpson within a game or two, right? Ty Simpson only really played one season at Alabama. So he's only had like 15 16
games.
starts.
15 starts, yep.
Right. Here's the list of guys. Sam Darnold, Richardson.
Anthony
Richardson.
Okay.
Mitch Trubisky.
Bust.
Mark Sanchez. Yeah.
AFC Championship games.
But with a killer defense on those teams. And now here, I want to try
known
to
more for butt. Well, it used to be known more for butt fumbles.
Yeah.
I got you.
Here's the problem with this. And this is why I think the Rams don't qualify for this entirely. The Jets, tire fire.
Meat grinder.
Bad coaching, bad management, bad vibes, right? Same thing with the Bears when Trubisky went there.
Tough to
Same
win there.
thing with the Colts when Richardson went there. You know, these are guys that were put into situations where it was more likely they would fail.
They
than
went to
succeed.
bad situations.
Right.
Yeah.
Sean McVay is not a bad situation. The Rams have great culture. The Rams are going to presumably have surrounded him
And
with
those
a
guys
lot
were
of talent.
drafted to start.
Right,
He's
exactly.
not drafted. Yeah.
That's why
Okay,
I think
right.
that number, because you say, "Oh, this is how many games he's played, and this is what you get from that."
Yeah.
It's like it's not apples to apples in that situation.
Initially, we were there on Friday and on Thursday. We were completely shocked.
I still am, but
Right.
I'm
But you start
coming
to see-
around
yeah,
to
yeah,
how
yeah.
it can work.
I would say this, and we've said this before about certain guys in the media. There are certain people, when they put information out, you just trust.
Yeah.
Because you know where they're getting it from. I think I trust Les and Sean to make decisions as far as drafting a backup and drafting for the future. And not just those guys, the guys behind them. Tony.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah.
They understand how to build a team for now and the future. So this, like I said, this is a pick that you probably hate now. In a couple of years, you may actually love it.
Is it different, Marcus, because it's the quarterback? That if you whiff on that, then you are in the deep end of the pool really quick.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And I know you've had the theory that you should just draft one every year, right? And maybe not a first-round guy, but just take a swing at it. See, maybe you run into a Brock Purdy somewhere in the late rounds. Maybe you do hit in the first round. And I think there's still that. I think there's still an element of that. Like, I don't think that having Ty Simpson means, especially if you think Matt Stafford's here for a couple of years, you don't take a day 3 guy down the road. I also look at Ty Simpson as we're talking 2 years out. Talking about a guy who's going to be 25 years old before he becomes a starter in the NFL. Generally speaking, the ceiling is lower on guys
well,
like
that's
that.
funny. By the time he becomes a starter, he's 25. The tackle they drafted is already 25.
Yeah, well, he was on 14 different teams.
That's weird, right?
Into it. Well,
weird, right?
Then there's the mentor question, right? And does Matthew Stafford take a mentor relationship with this guy, or is this just a stay out of my way, watch what I do, and you will learn a lot about how to be a professional quarterback? Just watch me go to work every day, and you'll learn through osmosis. Listen to Sean McVay. Stand next to Stafford. Stand next to McVay, and you're going to learn this one way or the other, or does it have to be an arm around the shoulder? Come with me, kid. Let's go learn how to do this together.
That's interesting. I don't know. And any starter will be a little bit, you're going to get your hackles up if they draft a guy at your position. Anybody's going to feel that way. But I don't think he's going to be or treat him like Aaron Rodgers and Love in Green Bay. I don't think that's going to be that situation.
Or like the way that Favre treated Rodgers.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think it would be that way with Matthew Stafford. He's too established, and he's made too much money. You know what I mean? So I think.
Wouldn't we have said the same thing about Aaron Rodgers, though?
Aaron's weird.
Okay.
And it's Green Bay.
I got nothing for that.
Yes. And it's Green Bay. It's a different deal. But I would say it's more of kind of a split down the middle. Matthew Stafford is coming off an MVP year. He needs one more Super Bowl to solidify his first ballot Hall of Fame status.
I think it's solid already, but I hear you.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He is on a mission. So it's more of watch him, kid. If you learn something, great. But I don't think he's going to be like mentoring the kid. That's not what he's here for. He's here to win.
He's here to win, and he's there. And I'll just watch him go to work every day.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's that. There's definitely that. I mean, you would know probably better than all of us just how Stafford sort of views this. I know that we talked to JB Long last week, and one of the things he said was the best version of Matthew Stafford is the version that feels like he's got something to prove. And I don't Do you think that do you think he looks at Ty Simpson and thinks, this kid's coming for my job?
No, I think there's something to prove is Seattle.
Okay.
That's he's got unfinished business.
That's fair.
That's what I think. I don't think he's going to fear anybody behind.
I don't think he's worried about losing his job, but I can understand I got said, like, really? You guys want me to do this with, I don't want to say one hand tied behind my back because they got a really good team, but you're going to ask me to play the same hand of cards again? Okay. Yeah. Like, all right, let's see.
True.
Because that's what it basically is. It's like, here's your 2 pair. Go win the pot. It's you got a chance.
It's a strong pair.
Yeah.
It's a strong pair.
Right, but we'll see what it is when you could have drawn another card and maybe gotten to a full house.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's I would be a certain way about that.
I do know this about him as a competitor, and it's the small things, not just football. We do it in here. If you make it into the trash can and Stafford misses, he's going to call you out again.
Yeah.
Until he wins.
Yeah.
Anything. So it was fun watching him and Garoppolo go at it when he came back. Because Garoppolo looked good. He looked really good. And in those quarterback drills that are all boring, the footwork drills, the throwing drills, throwing the nets, they were competing.
Yeah.
And he wanted to win. It's in there.
I don't doubt that it is in there. All right, back to the NBA. DeAndre's going to tell us what we need to know about the rest of the NBA playoff. We got DeAndre's playoff roundup coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA. My friends at Rotolo Chevrolet, they are on it. Like I told you, I bought a car from them, 2 cars from them, as a matter of fact, a few weeks ago, and I hadn't gotten something that I needed, and I called the guys, and boom, taken care of just that quick, and that's what they're going to do for you, and that's what they do for everybody. They just take care of all the little details, so your purchasing process is just flawless. It's seamless. You're going to feel great about your purchase at Rotolo Chevrolet, whether it's one of those new, incredible Chevy Silverados that I absolutely love, any of the Chevy cars or trucks. At Rotolo Chevrolet, it's going to be transparent, courteous, and upfront. You're going to love every step of the way. So come see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rotolo Chevrolet. Come see why Mike DePozio is always dancing on TV and got a big smile on his face, because he knows that he's going to take great care of you. His son, Michael, who's running the show out there, Armando Rojo is the general manager. All of those guys at the top, they're making sure that you get what you want and you feel great at Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You cannot miss it. Rotolo Chevy right there. And if that's not in your neck of the woods, not a problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go onto the lot or go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
The Black and Gold return to BMO Stadium for a massive CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinal, Leg 1. LAFC face their toughest test yet. Los Angeles Football Club versus Toluca. Coverage begins Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app. Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
One name sounds Mick Cronin. The other guy just sounds pleasant. That's the man.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I get it, but if I have a chance to play for somebody else who I think is a better coach, I would go play for that guy.
But Mick Cronin versus Dusty May, it sounds mean, right? Like Mick Cronin versus Dusty May. Right? It's like that coach right there, that's Mick Cronin, and he's mean. And then there's Dusty May.
Losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
After the Houston Rockets kept their season alive in Game 4.
Rockets get their first win of the series.
The series shifts back to L.A., where the Lake Show have a chance to finish the job. The Purple and Gold return home with one thing in mind, closing out the Rockets at Crypto.com. Lakers-Rockets Game 5 from downtown L.A. Pre-game starts Wednesday at 5:30 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
You're listening to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on 710.
By the way, DeMarco, I see you rocking that quarter zip today, man.
Am I making a statement with this thing?
Yes.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
It's a quarter zip. We've had these forever.
You and I have been wearing these for 30 years.
Back to DeMarco and Travis.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
All right, so Lakers up 3-1 in their first round series.
Miracle.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I don't think there's even the most optimistic Laker fans thought that they got a chance to close this thing out in Game 5 on
you
their
know
home
what?
court.
Since they started this playoff series, you haven't missed that trash can.
Maybe it's me.
Oh, there it is.
Me. There's
There it
magic in
is.
the air.
I'll
See?
take credit for it.
There you go.
I'll take credit for
He
it.
was back there on the popper shot. He wasn't missing, man.
This has been since the playoffs
Yes, I
started.
know.
You've been on fire. You've been hot. I'm telling you, it's all connected.
I had a pretty good Saturday down in the desert, too.
See? It's all connected.
I want to hear about this.
Yeah, there was, the golf stuff was, I had a pretty good couple of, we played 2 rounds in one day. We played twice on Saturday. Both of them went pretty good.
Don't
Even
wake
in
up.
those wins?
Yeah.
So it got so windy. So we played Saturday morning, no wind at all, right? Where we were out in Indian Wells, like all the way at the far east end of the valley out there, not far from where Stagecoach was going on. And so we get there. It's a little gray. It's a little overcast, but it's not particularly windy. We play the first round. It was great. We had a good time. We go in. We have some lunch and a few drinks and whatnot. We go back out for the second round. And the first 9 holes, it's sunny and warm. But when we make the turn to go to the last 9 holes, it's like somebody threw a switch.
Wind?
Not just wind, like hurricane-level winds. It felt like to the point where if you didn't have your feet kind of set, it would blow you off the
How
mark.
do you golf when it's windy like
You
that?
really don't play very well,
Really?
that's for sure. But it was blowing so, and then we sent it up like Stagecoach got not
Delayed.
canceled, delayed because the wind was blowing so much. Like the stuff was coming out of the trees, like those palm, the palm, like just everywhere. It looked like it was the end of end times. Yeah, like stuff falling out of the trees left, and I'm like, we should probably go in, right? It's like this seems like not the place to be, but it was crazy. But I was kind of having a day like Bishop Pickering, like a lot of stuff was going in the hole. A lot of stuff like I don't want this to end. The good Lord wouldn't ruin the best day of my life. So
I don't think the heavy stuff's
it was
By
good.
the way, they had to do emergency evacuation at Stagecoach. And so it left a lot of people upset because after they tried to do the emergency evacuation, they were telling people, oh, you can come back into the venue.
Yeah.
And there's people already getting into their cars and they got the notification, so they have to try to go back in the parking lot, try to get back through the.
I've never seen wind like that in my life.
Yeah,
Really?
wow.
It was that bad?
It was to the point where just standing up, if you weren't leaning against it, it would push you back. It
Did
was
you guys
blowing
ever
that
hear
hard.
the theory about wind?
No.
Butterfly wings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You heard that?
a butterfly
Oh, like
flaps
the
its
butterfly
wings.
flaps
and
its
it-
wings.
Oh, yeah,
by
you got a
the time
hurricane
you
in
get a
Florida.
hurricane, Yes.
Yeah.
No, never heard that? No.
Oh, I have.
Okay,
I'm not
all right.
you know.
No, I don't believe it.
The littlest things can change the entire course of history. Like a butterfly flaps its wings in Japan, and you get an earthquake in California.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's the butterfly effect.
All right.
Give us a little
Speaking
NBA
of
butterfly
butterfly,
effect.
yeah.
What do you got?
All right, so let's keep this nice and tight because I just kind of want to focus on the Western Conference side of things. Oklahoma City, you understand that. They're at a 3-0 series lead against the Phoenix Suns. No need to talk about that. The San Antonio Spurs and Portland Trailblazers series has been a little bit interesting. Why? Because Victor Wembanyama was ruled out with a concussion.
Trying to eat wood.
So there was some skeptical as far as him returning into the series, and he ended up coming back sooner than we anticipated it being. And he had a slow start in the first half against the Portland Trailblazers in his return, and then the second half, just like that. By the way, the Portland Trailblazers, they had a 15-point lead. In Game 3, they blew that. In Game 4, they had a 19-point lead. They blew that. So the San Antonio Spurs are now currently up 3-1 in that series. And now, let's look ahead at the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets.
Street fight.
Minnesota Timberwolves still found a way to pull out that victory against the Denver Nuggets without Anthony Edwards, who went out with a hyperextended knee in his left knee. By the way, he has 2 knee injuries. He's dealing with the right knee soreness in his.
He has 2 knee injuries?
2 knee injuries.
And 2 baby mamas.
Oh, my goodness.
I had to throw that in there.
Yeah, you had
Sorry.
Lucky number 2.
And then Dante DiVincenzo is out with the Achilles tear right now. So Minnesota, that's an interesting series you got to look at only because they're going to be without 2 of their main guys, especially Anthony Edwards. And Denver Nuggets are a team. They have their guys. Aaron Gordon is trying to get healthy. He's trying to find rhythm. And that could be a series that can flip right.
This is the 3rd year they've met in the postseason, right?
I believe so.
This is a full-fledged rivalry.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to see more of it.
And it sucks because I believe if Anthony Edwards were to still be playing without Dante DiVincenzo, I believe the Minnesota Timberwolves will close that series out.
I'm not so sure that they can do it, though, without him.
Without him.
Right, with Jokic, even down 3-1, I think I'm betting on
Gobert's
Jokic.
kind of in him a little bit.
He is.
Rudy Gobert is kind of in the Joker a little bit.
So I'm glad you mentioned that because Rudy Gobert, as far as his assignment and what he's done in Nikola Jokic has been struggling in that fourth quarter alone, him and Jamal Murray. The Minnesota Timberwolves, the way they have been defending the Denver Nuggets has looked really, really good. And a lot of people have a lot of criticism for Rudy Gobert winning, Defensive Player of the Year. He's proving it right now, the reasons into why he's doing so, especially against Nikola Jokic. And then to throw one more to go into Eastern Conference side before we finish this off is the Raptors and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I wrote the Raptors off early. I said the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to sweep them.
You were dumping on B.I.
I was. And B.I. came in, he hit some big-time shots in game number 4, and the Raptors, they tied the series up 2-2. So that is an interesting one. Scotty Barnes, by the way, hope he becomes a future Laker because he looks really, really good.
He does look good.
So
when you get those the Cleveland-Toronto series, the Denver-Minnesota series, and maybe the Denver-Minnesota series isn't a perfect example because Jokic can change a lot of things, but I can't help but just look at that as this is schedule filler. They do not have any chance at all of shock. Like in basketball, hockey, bad teams beat good teams all the time. Baseball, bad teams beat good teams all the time. In the NFL, you're only playing one game. They don't have to beat you 4 times. They only have to beat you once. In basketball, chalk almost always takes care of itself.
Pretty much always wins. Yeah, I mean, you said it before, right? There are basically maybe 3 teams that have a real look at this championship. So we're sort of biding time until we get to the conference finals, which could be interesting on both sides, right? We very well could see OKC and San Antonio on one side. We could see, I don't know, Boston. I mean, do we believe in the Pistons? I know they're the 1 seed.
I'm not ready to run them off yet.
It's tough because I thought I still believe that the Pistons are going to figure out and find a way to win this series against the Orlando Magic, but it's just Cade Cunningham right now, man. They're not getting anything from their other role players. Like Jalen Durant is an all-star this year. You're expecting him to kind of reach that ceiling. He has not lived up to that all-star performance like he has.
They don't look like they have that it. And I know that's like a stupid way to put it, but sometimes you look at a team and you're like, okay, Oklahoma City showed up before actually running through the gamut last year. Even the year before that, they're like, hey, they're not messing around. They're kind of in it. Golden State did it where they kind of jumped the line. They didn't get close and then get a little closer and then a little closer. They had a playoff run. I think the Clippers beat them. And then after that, it's like, oh, we're the best team in the league. They just kind of jumped to the front of the line. Detroit doesn't feel like that. Detroit feels like they're going to have to go through the process of learning how to do this.
I feel like they're one more all-star away from being that team. Because you thought the duo between Cade Cunningham and Jalen Durant was going to be enough, but it seems like they're still missing a lot of shooting as well. They don't really have
I can see the future. That's where Kevin Durant's going.
It'll be somewhere.
Make the run, huh?
Yeah.
Or what about Giannis?
No.
To Detroit?
Giannis is coming here.
I don't think so.
Giannis is coming here.
Yeah. Here's who's not coming here. Cooper Flagg, at least not yet, named Rookie of the Year. And officially, it is.
Okay.
He is your Rookie of the Year for the 2025-2026
So they
season.
went with the late season Heat versus the most of the season being
versus Con-Kneppel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a Dookie either way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What it seems like.
Exactly.
I mean, if it wasn't for those 2 playing games, I feel like for Con-Kneppel, then he could have had a bigger case to win. I mean, he already did, but though his last stretch of the season was really hard.
I thought when he went for 50+ with LeBron on the floor,
but he was doing that
a lot of minds.
He was doing that for 2 weeks, though.
Right, but that puts you on the map when you do it with LeBron out there. That kind of changed people's minds. Did you guys like the Toronto Raptors when they were named the Raptors?
Did I like the name or the
name,
team?
the Raptors.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Like,
let me put this.
That's like the Damon Stoudemire era, right?
Yes. Let me put this in your mind. So the Raptors entered the NBA in 1995.
Okay. So
guess what movie was?
Well, yeah,
released
Jurassic Park was the biggest thing.
In 1993.
I mean, I think, yeah, because I would have been what, 18, 17, 18. Like I think like high school Marcus probably was like, yeah, that's kind of fun.
We were Raptor
do you
crazy.
hate it?
Well, we were Raptor crazy back then. Everybody was like into Raptors, but before that movie, you didn't know what a Raptor was.
No
one cared.
I didn't.
Right?
I didn't.
That's what I mean. Now they became
but
the
it
Raptors.
kind of stuck. Like that. Obviously, that movie was so iconic and everything else. But it stuck. Like if you say a Raptor to anybody our age, and they know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was corny then.
Yeah,
it's cool now. It works. It fits.
The whole movie was corny, but it was fun. but it was fun corny. It was fun, especially when Newman got that eaten by that one inside the Jeep. That was my favorite part of the whole movie.
Which one was
Newman.
Jerry.
From Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Oh,
the guy that was stealing the stuff in the
he
shaving
got
cream
eaten by.
can.
That's right.
Yeah.
The thing popped out.
Yeah,
right? That one.
that
Okay.
guy. That's Newman. That's
Did
Newman.
Goldblum survive or did he get eaten?
Oh, he survived because he came
survived.
back.
Yeah, he's back.
He came back for the most
He's
recent
back in
one.
them all over again.
Yeah.
We got a little tip or no tip coming up next.
All right. I got to tell you this. Call this number right now, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. Call right now for your chance to answer a trivia question on air with us and win 2 VIP tickets to Pachanga's Sushi and Sake Festival on May 2nd. That's this Saturday. You want to win this. This is a blast of a weekend.
Sounds amazing.
The Wine and Chocolate Festival was awesome. This is going to be much, much better. So 877-710-ESPN. Enjoy award-winning sake, sushi, and live entertainment. Get tickets now at pachanga.com/entertain.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
$7152.29. MSRP $31,150.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
One step away from the CONCACAF Champions Cup final.
LAFC!
But standing in the way, Liga MX powerhouse Toluca. This is where it gets real.
LAFC have buried Cruz Azul in the quarterfinal. Then he flips us into the semis.
The Black and Gold return to BMO Stadium for a massive CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinal, leg 1. LAFC face their toughest test yet. Los Angeles Football Club versus Toluca. Coverage begins Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
All right, I'm going to take it here because before tip or no tip, we are going to pay off and see if we can find a winner. What happened?
You know this song, Travis?
It's, yeah, we played a lot during the pregame show.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Then it's that one guy I really like.
What was the Black Rob?
No.
No.
Black Rob's my favorite hip hop artist. Come on, this is different.
All right, guys. So basically how this is going to work, I have one question. So I feel like I made these pretty easy. We got 3 people on hold right now. So we're going to start up with Job. Job, I'm going to read you the question. I'm going to give you 4 different
the trial of Job
answers, and then we'll see if you get it. So what natural disaster, what natural disaster in 1923 helped transform sushi from street food into a restaurant dining? Is it A, a tsunami, B, earthquake, C, typhoons, or D, landslide?
Ooh.
Oh, that's easy. It's the tsunami.
Oh, it's not that easy because it's not the tsunami.
Oh, wow.
All right. Jay from Temecula.
Did you know this, Travis? I had no idea. This is a great question.
I did not.
Jay from Temecula, same question. What natural disaster in 1923 helped transform sushi from street food into a restaurant dining? So we know already it's not a tsunami. So is it either earthquake, typhoon, or a landslide?
Earthquake?
It is an earthquake.
There you go.
I feel like I made these really easy. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Nice job.
I'm not. Why did an earthquake change that?
Okay, so now I got to go back to my search, and I will let you know
I
after.
figured it knocked the buildings down, and you have to figure out a way to serve the food at once.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know. But congratulations. That's a great guess.
Yes, congratulations,
I don't think you
Dave.
knew.
Stay on hold so I can get your
He had a 33% chance.
Right? Yeah.
One in 3 shot.
There you go. Well, I was getting worried. I was about to do the Houston Astros and start banging something.
Yeah.
That's the one. Bang, bang, bang.
Are you a sake fan?
I love sake.
Do you?
I do.
Marcus?
I do.
Yeah,
warm
sake.
I need somebody to be my
sake sommelier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I've only had it twice, and I don't think it was particularly good sake, so I didn't have a great experience. I need somebody to show me the ropes.
I like warm sake. Okay, so when you drink your Hendrix martini or whatever, do you like the taste?
Yes.
Are you in it for the taste?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say
And
sake
the
is for
side
the
effects.
taste?
I think when you get a good one, it can be.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
okay.
so.
Yeah. Because I love my beer with my sushi. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
Throw
That's
a sake in there.
Okay.
Throw a sake in there with
But-
the beer.
In
You'll
like
have
a
great-
okay.
Yeah, you'll have a great time. Yeah.
Okay.
It got to be cold sake. I don't like hot
Oh, really?
sake.
Oh,
Yeah.
warm sake is the
Oh,
bomb.
I
to
do.
me.
I enjoy it warm, both warm and cold.
Yeah.
I think warm just, I don't know. Not for
Do I
me, but you know.
Sip it? Do I shoot it? What am I
More
doing?
of a sipping.
Okay.
More of a sipping
Depends,
drink.
Travis.
Travis, throw that thing back. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No,
That's why I said it
Look at my
depends.
face. I'm not opposed to
Yeah,
this.
just
I
throw
want
He
to.
just wants to know protocol.
Yeah,
That's
I
all.
want to know protocol, and I want somebody to say, "Buy this one, not that one."
Yeah, I'm not that good at it. I'm not.
Yeah.
I've had it. I've enjoyed it. Usually, it's been at a sushi restaurant
Yeah.
or something like that. So I couldn't tell you what's good versus
So-
not good, but I know I've had stuff that I like.
A dry sake is better for sushi than like the sweet ones or the sparkling ones or the semi-sweet
Okay.
ones.
Oh.
I don't want anything sweet. That's just kind of a
No.
deal
Oh,
breaker.
there's a really good sparkling kind of semi-sweet sparkling
That's not
sake.
for me.
Just letting you know.
That's not for me.
All right, I have
sushi. We'll
I have to bring this up on tip or no tip because I keep seeing Reese with this like bandana
bruh.
thing on his
Are
face.
you robbing a bank? What are you doing?
And I asked him, "Come here, Reese. We need to put you
Come
on
on
camera
in
really
here.
quick." Yeah, go in the studio.
Come in here.
You don't have to talk because I know he won't. But
Are you on the run?
Looks like Jesse James.
Did you do something over the weekend? Are you hiding?
No, so I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
explain to the audience what happened. So we asked Reese, why are you wearing this bandana looking thing going on? And he goes, I shaved and I don't like how it looks. And we've been dying to see what he looks like, but he won't show us.
So is this
With all
just going to be your look
respect
for like a week or two now until it grows back?
Tip or no tip, you guys have done this before where you've cut your hair or you've shaved off something that you didn't like and you hide it.
No tip at all. No.
I've never hid it.
No.
Right.
You can't hide it. Reese, let it go. Just bring it down.
I got the mask.
I'm about to go lucha on you and just pull it off.
Nobody
Come on.
cared who he was before he put on the mask.
I don't think nobody would have noticed.
Huh?
You gonna do an apuesta?
I'm about to. I'm about to steal your mask. Come on, pull that thing down.
No.
What happened?
I don't like how it looks.
Who? You can't wear a mask and then not do it.
You just
Come
going to
on.
wear a mask for the next
Like
2 weeks?
2 weeks? What?
Probably a month. Not gonna.
You're really not going to show us.
We've all gotten bad haircuts, and like if you have a beard, like Mark has a mustache, Mark says a goatee, I have a beard. Sometimes you mess up when you're cutting it, and you got to take it all off and start over.
It's just part of the perils of shaving.
Yes, indeed.
I just
He's
thought
really
it was,
not doing it.
He's
No,
not.
he's not
I
gonna
thought
do
I
it.
could maneuver my way into
shame
bringing
him into it.
Not shame him, but maybe having you three in there and him.
I
figured.
respect that you're not going to do it. I just think you should do it.
I just want to see it.
Yeah.
I just want to see it. That's what it is. All right.
Not today.
So-
On the sake thing, really quick though,
Yes.
Trav.
Yeah.
Do you like flavor? Like, do you like
so good.
fruity stuff like with it?
Like, I don't like wine that's particularly fruity.
Okay.
But I'm not opposed to what you're saying. Why? Are there a lot of fruity sakes?
Well, so if you get it in the U.S., there's a lot of flavored sakes and
Okay.
stuff. If you get it in Japan, it's straight, pretty much the liquor.
That's what I have.
That's what I want.
That's what he's
That's
talking
what I
about.
That's what I
Like,
want.
Yeah.
So you'll
Okay.
probably enjoy that a little bit more since
Okay.
you do.
Is there
enjoy,
a
like,
brand
martini.
that you would recommend?
I don't have anything in particular. I'm not a big sake fan.
Okay.
But I'll ask my
I'll ask
stepmom.
my
She
friend
loves
Atsuko.
sake.
I have a friend named Atsuko.
Okay.
She's from Japan. I'll ask her.
There you go.
I may
the
bring
pink
you a bottle.
The one in the pink bottle is
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's
Pink-
the one.
It's a pink bottle.
Listen to him. He knows.
I will get the name and I'll send it
Done.
to you.
I almost had it. Almost got
I'm
it.
in.
Almost got it.
I like liquor, and if you want to have a good time, just don't have the flavored stuff
You know
because
you're
it
not getting
creeps
out
up
of here.
on you. Just letting you guys
I'm
know.
in.
All right.
I'm in.
All right. A homeowner in the Inland Empire, shout out to the IE, got a security alert from their front door camera. And they were like, yo, who is like ringing the camera and ringing the door and leaving, right? Because by the time they would
Doorbell
go.
ditch, right?
You can't do that anymore.
You can't because of the ring cameras.
Yeah.
So when they went to look at the ring camera footage, it was a bumblebee.
Oh,
It
that's
was
hilarious.
such a big bumblebee that it like kept flying into the camera
It's a big
and
bug.
it flew out. Flew in, flew out. So tip or no tip, you've had a strange creature set up your ring camera.
I don't think I no tip. I don't think I ever have.
Not set up. No tip.
No.
I don't think of any weird creature
Lots of strange
encounters
people.
that I've had.
Yeah.
You
No.
guys both have Ring doorbells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But never had any bugs or anything
No.
set it off.
People, yes.
I've not had a bug encounter with a doorbell, but if you just happen to be driving by at any time where a bee or a bumblebee or some sort of flying insect comes in my general area while I'm walking, it'll look like I'm having a heart attack.
You freak out?
I don't freak out, but like I got my head down. Like we've talked about.
you.
I got my head down. I'm not paying attention to anything other than where my next step is going to fall.
Okay.
Like I don't have my head up. I've got my
I
head
got
down
you,
at the
but
ground.
then you see a
And
bee,
I
and then
don't
what?
see it. I hear it.
Okay,
That's
then what?
right. And then I get that. And then I
Oh,
start
you're-
swinging my hands
You don't
around.
have headphones.
No.
Oh, okay,
No. So
okay.
all of a sudden, I'm just swatting at invisible bees all over the place. I look like an idiot.
I can't stand when my daughter goes nuts when she sees a bee. I'm like, it's not going to bother you.
No,
Yes, it does.
I'm not
It's
worried about
not
getting
going to hurt you.
stung.
Yes,
I
it
It
is.
wants nothing to do
startles
with
me.
you.
In my mind, it wants to kill me.
But a bee wants nothing to do with you.
Okay, so all
Word.
you guys are word. No tip for all you guys. All right, keeping it in the bug family. Yesterday, after we got back from shopping, I noticed something kind of flew like zzz, by me in my apartment. I have a very tiny apartment, like 700 something square feet apartment, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird." Like, was I tripping? Because sometimes
In
you
the
kind of see.
house?
Yes.
Oh.
So sometimes you see something, and Christian's like, "No, I kind of saw that." we go to the kitchen. It's like a huge moth. Like a big, like, black moth. And I'm like you, Trav. I don't like bugs.
Oh, I don't mind that. Like, I'd get a newspaper and whack.
No.
Not that. Get the little handy vac.
No, that's it, yeah. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like being startled by
It was, huge. It wasn't like the tiny ones. So I start freaking out. The thing goes, and it goes into my light fixture. And my light fixture, and it just sits there.
It's there
It's
for
there
life.
for
It's going to hang out.
I told Christian, you better find a way because we're not going to sleep. I opened my door the whole nine. Like, we're not.
Just keep the light on. It'll be there tomorrow
I
and
was
next
like,
month.
we turned off all the lights, whatever. He had to unscrew the light fixture to get it out. So tip or no tip, either your daughters or your wives or your sons are so afraid of bugs that you must take care of them in that moment.
Tip, yeah.
A tip. For sure. I have to kill every spider, no matter what size it is. Spiders, I'm on spider detail all the time.
Good man.
You know, my thing is like bugs. Like, I'm not gonna kill a bug outside. I'm like, that's their home.
Thank you, Marcus.
Right, but if you come in the house, now we got a problem.
You're an
Wait,
intruder.
I couldn't kill it. I had to have him take it out.
I will try to take it outside. But if you're in my daughter's room, you must go.
Yeah. You're in the house.
I have to make an example.
It's game on.
Yeah, I got to make an example. Remember, I got caught. I don't think it's ever happened here. You ever had a cicada outbreak?
Yeah.
Oh, Chicago,
Here?
right?
Not
No.
here in Arizona.
Okay, I had one in Missouri.
Yeah.
Those things will break a window.
Yeah, they're big and they're noisy and there are a billion of them.
Yes.
I heard they're dumb. Like, they just fly into everything.
Right into everything, right into your face, up your nose, everything.
Oh.
No.
Those things will set off a ring.
I
camp.
will stomp bugs. I'm not taking them outside. I'm just ending it. We're getting on. We're moving back to the next thing.
Oh, wow.
The problem is, though, and I don't know if you guys have had this, you've ever gotten a bird into your house?
Yes,
No,
we have my
never.
mom's house.
That is real difficult to get the bird to get out.
Because they're panicking.
Because they panic and they go high.
Yeah.
So you can't, they're very hard to get, and it's very hard to catch the bird. So the only thing that kind of works is you let them smash into the window the 9 billion times they try to fly through it, and then they realize it ain't happening, and then you just kind of sit. You got to kind of like dish towel over the top and scoop them up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard you open every window and door and just wait.
We tried that, and the thing was all the
was
way
up
up
there.
at the top,
Okay.
and it just was perched up there. I'm like, that thing's gonna.
They freak out.
I have a friend who was in college, had a bat
Oh,
get in their
in the
dorm room.
house?
Yeah.
In their
Oh,
dorm room.
hell
I'm never
no.
staying with you
Get
again.
in
That
their
freaked
dorm
me
room.
out.
And
That freaked me out.
And so, like, they ended up getting, they got some other students, some like exchange students from Australia, because Australians are generally fearless and borderline
Well,
crazy.
because everything there can kill them.
Right.
Everything.
So they went in there, and they
Banana
actually,
spider.
they got the bat after a little bit of rustling with it.
Right.
But then,
Their hands?
like a
God
shoebox,
bless. Okay.
basically. But what you learn is that bats apparently travel in pairs. So, like, an hour later, they found another bat.
Found his buddy.
Right, like hanging out like on a window ledge or something like that.
So my mom lives in West Covina, and they have like all these high trees, and there's a lot of squirrels, a lot of birds, a lot of crows. I had never seen a bat until in that like vicinity.
Oh, they're
because
everywhere.
I didn't know that.
Are they?
And we didn't know that, Marcus, because we called the what is it?
The animal control?
The animal control people, and they're like, okay, we'll be there. 3 hours later, they show up. And they grab one, and they're not leaving. We're like, thank you for your service. Goodbye. They're like, oh, no.
There's another one.
There's going to be at least one more. And sure enough, they found 3 more.
Yeah, they usually travel in groups. They don't travel solo.
No.
2 words. Motel 6. I'm out.
Yeah, they're
You're on
kind of
your own.
gross. They're
You're
kind
on
of
your-
gross.
you're- I want
Motel
nothing to
6
do with
is
them.
gross, bro. Why would you go there?
I don't want to live in a room with a bat.
You're going
I'd
to get
rather go to
rabies
Motel
from the
6.
bat. You're going to get
Ugh.
rabies from the bat or
Dang.
Motel 6.
I got a question. When you walk, right, you
Yeah.
see this every now and then, a snail migration.
Oh, it's happening right now.
Do you kick them?
I try to miss them if I can.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can't stand when people kick a
sometimes they're
snail.
so thick on the trail. It's like I'm not going to tiptoe through it. I will if it's easy to miss them, I will try to miss them. But if there's
Every now and then.
I am not slowing down to
Wait
get
for
out
a
of their
snail.
way.
Okay,
Yes.
every now and then you'll crush one, but you don't
Yeah.
go out of your way to kick them.
No.
Okay.
You
No,
killed the
but-
mom and the dad.
But if one happens to get stomped or
Wow.
Yeah, it happens. I feel
Yeah.
bad
Circle
for the
of
rest
life,
of the day.
you know?
Yeah, that's
it is
true.
the circle of life. I'm the apex predator in that particular
Yes, sir.
neighborhood. Yeah, for sure. All right, the Rams not only took Ty Simpson in the first round, but they filled out the rest of their draft board along the way. How'd they do? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here, KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
George, how do you like the fact that Chris just gives you, just hand delivers, silver platters this thing, like that you're running this whole operation? How does that feel? Does it feel pretty good?
It feels okay, Captain.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Think so.
I got to be
I
honest.
think so. I'm sure it does. And now for me, it's
I
great.
didn't realize I was elevated to that level, though, the black hand. The black
for
hand
me,
moves
it's
in
fantastic.
secret. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
No, but I like
now
it
it's no
because-
longer a secret, so I don't even know if we should be calling me the black hand.
No,
It's
you
like
are
a
the
dark-
black hand.
just the hand.
You are the black hand. And as your gray hand, I'm just going to keep feeding you concepts, man. I'm going to keep feeding you ideas because clearly I don't have the authority. However, I'm just going to keep feeding you concepts, man.
You got to pass them through me, Cappy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to. That's the org chart.
Now
Yeah,
I got the
Lindsay
org chart
passes
now.
through me, and then I give it up with
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Are you thinking about refinancing your home for a lower monthly payment? It looked like rates were coming down, only to jump back up when the fighting started in Iran. In fact, mortgage rates have been very volatile with the ever-changing world news. The Loan Exchange has a suggestion. Contact us now and we'll process your refinance application for no charge, including doing an appraisal. You tell us at what rate you'll close with no closing costs at all. When the market drops to that rate, we'll notify you, prepare your closing documents, and close you at that rate in about 5 days. Pretty simple. We watch the market for you so you don't miss a short window of opportunity. If the market doesn't get there, your downside is that you wasted about 2 hours of your time, but get a free real appraisal. The upside is that you get the rate you want. Now that makes sense. So go to theloanexchange.com and apply without cost or obligation. Theloanexchange.com. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Theloanexchange.com.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. I'm here with Angie from Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and when it comes to protecting what matters most, they've got you covered.
That's right. From auto and home to renters, business, and life insurance, we built a game plan tailored just for you.
And if life throws a penalty your way, like a DUI, for example,
we got you. We specialize in DUIs, SR22 coverage, getting you back on the road fast and affordably. Visit angelicas-ins.com or call 1-888-717-0773 for your free quote today.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
Oh my God. So my daughter, the one over in Europe, calls me out of the blue. I think something's wrong. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Right.
She says, Dad, you got to go see the Michael Jackson movie.
Oh, the new documentary?
The new one. You will love it. Like, she could not wait to tell me. Has anybody seen it?
I've
Anybody?
not seen Michael.
I went to go see it.
And? Don't ruin it, please. She said it was awesome.
I felt like they left a lot of stuff out.
That's what she said. It's coming from Michael's people, though.
That's what
Yes.
I heard.
Okay.
Okay, but so here's the thing, because I haven't seen it, and I've gotten mixed reviews. Some people have trashed it, hated it. Other people have raved on it. And they're saying there's a lot of things that are left out because there's a part 2 happening.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's like, it's not, this is part 1, and they weren't saying, now they're saying, well, this is why. And they focus on the specific era of Michael, and that's why there's a lot.
This was the movie, and I've not seen it, but this was just about the music, right?
Yeah, this was
The
before.
movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the music, not the other stuff.
Not the other stuff.
Right.
Okay.
And then the other stuff, they're saying that it's on part 2 if they do, but they don't really want to touch on that.
Maybe
either.
that's it. Because it's
if
about
there's
the
not
music,
a part 2, then it's like, what are we doing? Michael Jackson is an endlessly fascinating individual for some really compelling reasons and some really awful ones.
Yeah.
Like if we're going to tell the story, let's tell the story.
You gotta tell the whole
But
thing.
Exactly.
But you sort of felt like, but with his people and his family so much involved, I just never felt like you were going to get that.
You're going to get their story.
You're going to get their story. Yeah.
No, when you're going to deal with a famous person, much less a complicated famous person, and I think complicated is a generous description of Michael Jackson, you don't want family members involved. You want somebody that is a filmmaker. You want somebody that does their research. You want somebody that's going to tell you the entire story, warts and all. Like, let me decide if I like this guy or not. Let me decide. But don't tell me, like, here's all this music. Good night, everybody. It's like, come on, man.
What do you think some of that stuff is? Did they give you everything on cash? I guess they did. Ray Charles, I guess they did.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury, they kind of.
I felt like the Freddie Mercury one was very sanitized.
They let some stuff out. Okay.
You
It
know?
was like Bob Marley too. Like their movie, I liked it, but a lot of people were like, "There's a lot that you don't get because the kids were involved and the family was involved."
Complicated's okay.
Yeah.
We're,
Well,
you know.
specific words. She said, "You will love it."
Yeah.
Yeah, because I am into Michael.
I thought the movie. I didn't hate the movie. I thought it was good, but I just felt like they, like Travis was saying, like he's a complicated human being. Like there's more to the story than just Michael Jackson, how he created his music. I just feel like
it sounds like if you want to just go and hear Michael Jackson music and sort of watch it, that seems like that's
kind of me. That's why she said I will like it. Please do that again.
That's pretty good.
That
Right?
was really good.
I need that again.
That was messy doing Michael.
Now give me a come on.
I'm gonna work it in. I can't do it on cue. Come on.
There it is.
That wasn't great. That wasn't great. My hee was better. My hee was a lot
Mm-hmm.
better. All right, so we talked a lot about Ty Simpson, and I think to kind of put a button on that, I still don't love it, but I kind of get it, and let's see what happens next with that. What did you make of the rest of their
Max
draft?
Clare, the tight end at 61. Two-school guy, went to Purdue, finished up at Ohio State. He was dynamic. He's a detached tight end.
Mhm.
This is what I mean. That third receiver may actually be a tight end at some point because now you have two guys that do that, Ferguson and him. So Max Clare, I like that pick at 61. I think it accentuates strengths you already have. Keegan Trost, and I get him mixed up with Deegan Frost from Blade. I do. Keegan Trost is a guy that's
Third-round pick, a tackle.
Third-round pick, 93. Now, this is the guy that's been to 4 schools and played 6 years of college football. He's 25 years old.
Okay.
I don't mind that because he's mature. He's a guy that would understand and pick up stuff right away, and he can play both sides.
You're not worried about him bouncing around like that?
A little bit. There was a reason. COVID is part of his story too.
Okay.
He lost a year to COVID, so
Sure.
you're going to get some guys like that. But he's a guy that can play right tackle, left guard, right guard. He's a guy that's cross-trainable. They love guys like that. And you don't really need high draft picks on this offensive line to be successful.
No, I don't think so either. We were talking about this, when we were out at the carnival about guys that move around a lot. And I think it's one of the things that if we're talking about Ty Simpson, I like about that he waited. He said, I'm in the right spot. I've got good coaches. I'm going to get better. If I have to wait behind Jalen Milroe, I'll wait. I'll get better. I'll learn how to do this. That ability to delay the immediate gratification, I think, is real. Now, that doesn't mean that some people shouldn't move on or maybe even move on a second time. But when you're moving a lot, that at least makes me go, so why didn't it work there? And why didn't it work there? And why didn't it work there?
Lateral moves, I'm with you on that. If you go from LSU to Ohio State, and then to Oklahoma, I may be like, why are you moving?
Yeah.
So Keegan Trost went from Morgan State,
levels
up to Indiana State, stays there 2 years, levels up again to Wake Forest, who would stop their kid from going to Wake Forest, and then finishes at Mizzou, an SEC team.
Okay.
A real SEC team that actually has a chance to compete. So I get it. But like I said, he's 25 years old. I like the pick there. We'll see if he actually translates, and it's depth. C.J. Daniels is a guy that everyone loved. I think he's kind of a guy like Puka. He didn't test very well, but his play speed, when you watch the tape, he stands out. So there's a receiver. There's a guy you can mold there. And then Tim Keenan, Sean McVay went on and on. He's different from any other defensive lineman. This is the guy they took at 232. He's going to be bigger. He's 360 pounds.
Yikes.
Yeah, he's a big dude. So a lot of the Rams DTs are smaller, quicker guys. They're space eaters. They get up the field. This guy is a more Dexter Lawrence center field dude, wide stance. I take up
2
3
guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's good for facing teams like Philadelphia, facing teams like Detroit, facing teams like San Fran.
Mm-hmm.
If it's an obvious passing situation, the Rams can get after you. If it's a run situation, you may be able to move them. Not with this kid, hopefully. So another guy to add to the mix. I think when you look at the Rams roster and how many spots were actually open, I counted about 10, and they're all backup roles.
Yeah.
Right. And you'd be competing with other guys that actually have pro experience. So it's a short class, but I think they did pretty good. I really do.
Which of these guys, Marcus, do you think will be saying his name the most? And I mean that in a good way, not like this, but hey, he made another play. Is it the tight end? Is it Trost, who's the depth piece? Because it feels like he's got the most opportunity to get on the field.
Hopefully it won't be Ty Simpson.
Right. No, Simpson, I'm taking Simpson off the board.
Right?
The other 4.
But is it Trost because he basically has 4 places that he could potentially end up?
Before I would say Claire.
Okay.
Tight ends is a area of strength, and they like him. And I think they're going to attack you with multiple tight end sets. He might be a guy that you call his name a lot.
Let me just throw this in there with Claire. Ferguson barely played until halfway through the season. Parkinson took a whole year to figure out what was going on with the Rams.
But got better late.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, especially with the traffic on the road at the position, plus the position being as complicated as it is, plus the fact that he doesn't play a lot of rookies, to me, that feels like he might be at the bottom of my list.
I mean, I'm with you. I think it's trust. I think he's the guy who gets some opportunity there. This whole draft felt like it wasn't a draft for 2026. It was a draft for beyond.
Yeah.
It was adding for depth. It was finding guys who could potentially make an impact. I mean, who knows? These guys may end up being practice squad guys who get an opportunity at some point. It just, to your point, DeMarco, this was a team that was very nearly in the Super Bowl. They're running it back. You have a coach that doesn't like to play rookies. You still got draft picks, so let's at least figure out what we can do down the line. Maybe one of these guys pops, especially if somebody gets injured. It just felt like this was a draft not for need. It was for development.
Well, you got McDuffie and Watson not in the draft, and you're happy with that. You fixed your
100%.
quarterback. Even special teams. You signed a long snapper.
Yeah.
That's an actual officer.
Yeah.
Did you know that from the Navy?
We talked about that on Friday,
That blows my mind.
Yeah.
So, and you signed Grant Stewart, who's a special teams guy that goes down the field. So you got all these guys not via the draft. So I like this better when you're not relying on young guys to come in and contribute right away to success. You've got guys that are veterans that are here now on a ready-made team that's Super Bowl ready already.
They're not in a developmental mode.
Exactly.
This is not where they are.
They're
They're here to win.
Yes.
They're here to play their best guys right away. They're not here to, hey, let's make sure that you're ready by the end of the season, so by the next season you can come in like trying to win the Super Bowl. Like, if none of these guys played, I honestly think there's probably, that's good news, right? Like, if all of these guys were in a developmental situation and we fast forward to week 11, and we're like, man, Max Clare has 1 catch all year. I'd be like, good.
Right.
That means that the ball's going other places. That means that they didn't need to throw a guy into the deep end of the pool.
But if he had 100 catches, you'd be like, wow, we got 100
100 would be nice.
We got one.
Yeah, but if it's like 25 or 30, that's kind of the no man's land.
He can force his way into the lineup.
Yeah.
One of those guys is going to give way. One of those tight ends is going to give way. Who knows?
It's got to be Higbee or Allen, right?
It might
because
be.
you just drafted Ferguson. The big guy, Stanford guy. Parkinson just came off of having a really good season with the Rams, and you just drafted this guy.
You look for the most money in the oldest guy, and that's Higbee. They like their tight end room. Davis Allen is a guy they're high on because of one thing: he could be cheap if he pops. And I like him as the second tight end. You know, another guy. Now he wasn't drafted; he was drafted last year. A guy to keep your eye on is Jarquez Hunter.
Okay,
that's one of those rookies that did not play. He's the fastest one of the bunch.
Who gets fewer touches?
Is there enough room for all these guys?
Well, now that you're through the red shirt phase, now you get to compete, and you get to show the other guys what you can do. That's a guy that can go from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds.
So Kyron Williams obviously is going to get the lion's share of the touches, and should. He scored a lot of touchdowns, knocking on wood since that really unfortunate fumble against San Francisco. He didn't fumble again the rest of the year, so hopefully that's in the rearview mirror. The more Corum plays, the better he gets.
Like Corum's going to fight him.
So are there a lot of snaps for Hunter?
No, I mean, but as a third back, Rodney Rivers is the guy they re-signed. I think that might be the first guy that's vulnerable. But Jarquez doesn't do a lot of teams. Ronnie does.
Yeah.
So Jarquez, to get on the field initially, you're going to have to play teams and then work your way out of the mailroom. But when he gets opportunities, you may see some explosiveness out of this kid. He can go the distance.
Yeah.
And he's got a year under his belt in the offense.
Yeah. I mean, I had a chance to talk to him last year, too, and he was just, understanding the situation, knowing Kyron's there, knowing Blake's there, knowing it was going to be hard to get on the field. But I am curious because, like, the times I saw him, especially in the preseason, you could see the explosiveness there. So I'm curious. It'll be for a great training camp battle,
right?
Nothing else.
One cut and downhill. What do you think is job number one for any Ram running back?
Don't
Ball security.
fumble.
Ball
Say
security.
again?
Don't fumble.
No.
Same. Don't get Stafford killed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Blitz pickup. Right.
Yeah.
We have to be able to trust you there.
Yeah.
If we can't trust you, you can't get on the field.
It felt like Corum took a step in the right direction on that.
He did.
Kyren had a pretty good sense of pass pro from the moment he got here. At least it looked that way.
Yeah.
And that the fact that he very rarely came off the field led me to believe that maybe Blake did not.
Of course.
So now that he's out there, I don't want to say equally, but far more equal than it was before, then you're not putting number 9 in harm's way.
No, he's accepted it. And this could go with Ty Simpson and Matthew Stafford about a mentor role. Kyren didn't teach Blake a darn thing.
Yeah.
He just did his job. And then Blake said, oh, that's what I need to do.
That's what it needs to look like.
To stay on the field. Take this seriously. Face a guy up. I can always run the ball, but that doesn't matter. I got to protect this guy.
Yeah, that's the third thing.
Yes.
Right?
Run
Don't
the
get
ball.
Stafford killed.
Right.
Hold
Run
on
the
to
ball.
it when they give it to you.
Yep.
And, oh, by the way, third, go make a play.
Go make a play.
Yeah.
There you go. Right.
go make a play.
In
being
that
third
order.
along the way. You know what we haven't done in a minute?
What?
Little last man standing.
What? Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Is this your first one, Marcus?
No, I've done one.
Oh,
before.
you done one?
One
Okay,
or
go.
two. I've
Yeah.
never won though.
Okay.
D's running the show.
All right, I'm running operation.
Let's
so
go.
I found a list today. This is USA Today's top 25 greatest basketball players of all time.
USA Today is still around?
Yeah.
It is.
I'm kidding. Go ahead. It used to be the Bible, right?
It was a daily.
It was a thing.
It was a daily purchase.
It was.
Yeah.
So, Laura, I'm gonna start off with you.
Are we going all 25?
No. We could do, because just seeing how this list goes, we can do the top 12.
Top 12.
Top 12
Okay, top
NBA
12.
players
Top
of all
12.
time.
It's 25, but if you guys can,
Okay.
excel in that, we
Yeah.
can advance.
I know who she's
right.
going to pick. Go ahead.
Of course, Kobe Bryant.
There you
Yep,
go.
Kobe Bryant's number 3.
Uh-huh. Who's next?
Travis.
Jordan.
Jordan is number 1. Marcus.
LeBron.
LeBron is number 2. So you guys got the first 3.
1, 2, 3.
Kobe was third.
Kobe was 3rd.
Mm.
Magic.
Magic is number 6. Laura.
Jerry West.
Jerry West is not in the top 12.
Oh!
So back to
I
Travis.
just saw the
The
logo.
list is bogus.
What's the rule, guys? What's the rule?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain is number 9.
Yes, there you go.
There you go.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell is number 8.
Dream.
Ooh. He is not on the top 12.
Oh.
Jerry
Down
West
to
and
2.
Dream aren't in the top 12.
No.
The list is bogus.
All right.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan is number 11.
Really bogus now.
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is number 7.
Horrible list.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 4 left.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one I'm going to throw out there that I'm not 100% sure is on the list. The other ones I knew would be there. This is my first kind of
Stab.
heave.
Stab. Yeah.
Mhm.
Curry.
Curry's number 4.
Yeah. Hey, I'm thinking. You got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
all right.
do you need to, okay, so you got 1,
We
2,
need 3 more, right?
3, 4, 6,
You got another one?
I do.
Okay.
7.
There's
You
one you
got
got to
8,
throw out there.
9, 11. So you're missing 12, 10, and 5.
12, 10, and 5.
12, 10, and 5. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Oscar Robertson.
Ooh, Oscar Robertson is on the list, but he's not top 12.
Bogus.
So Travis wins.
You know who
my
we didn't
God.
take? Yeah, by the way, that's a nice win by me. I like that.
Yes.
Kareem.
Oh, yeah.
Kareem's number
Yeah.
5.
Duh.
Number 5.
Yeah.
And so then number 10 was Shaq.
Shaq was the other one. Yeah.
Mm.
Get it? Durant?
Durant was number 12.
Wow.
Wait, Kevin Durant's on the list?
Yes.
Wow.
Jerry West and the Dream aren't?
They're on the list,
They're
but they
just
weren't
not
in the top
top 12.
It feels like this is also,
I don't
because
buy
it's
this
USA
list.
Today, it tends to skew a little
More modern.
recent.
Yeah.
What do you
yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Would
that's what that feels like.
Would you take Kevin Durant over Hakeem Olajuwon?
What game are we playing? Like, are
Basketball.
we playing 90s basketball or are we playing 2020s basketball?
Okay. Either era, I would say.
I would take Durant.
Now.
I think I would take Durant in either era
Really?
because 7 feet is 7 feet and he can shoot and he can move, he
Yeah.
can handle, he can do all of those things. But this is one of those. If it's a 2-pick draft, you can pick first and I'm fine with whatever you got.
Dream is a, two-time champion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the focal point, not
Oh.
a guy that joined a team to
Oh,
win.
no. He was
the guy.
For sure. He
Yeah.
might be the greatest international player of all time. I'm trying to think who else would push him for that.
I have a personal favorite.
Yeah.
I used to love Arvydas Sabonis.
Arvydas
That dude was huge. His
got
head
here
was-
way too late.
Yeah, by the time he got
Yeah.
here, his knees were shot.
Yeah, he could barely move.
Peja Stojakovic was one of my favorites. Who was the guy that died?
Oh,
Drazen
Petrovic.
Loved him
Drazen
too.
Petrovic.
Yeah. Laura, you have an updated standing for us?
I do, and I think it's very much so to your favor, sir.
Oh, then let's make sure we go over it slowly.
Look at you.
You're not there yet to the top, but it is to your favor.
Then just hurry up. Go ahead.
DeMarco, you have 7.
7.
Travis, you have 6.
Oh.
DeAndre, you have 4. I have 3. And Greg and Morales both have 1.
How can Jerry West not be on the list?
He is on the list.
No, in the top 12, your list.
Or Jerry,
He's the logo.
He was number 14.
Who's 13?
13 was?
I just missed it, by the
Did
way.
you? Oh.
Well, yeah, because I had Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry. That's right.
Yeah, I had Jerry.
I saw a video. Somebody sent me a video.
It was Allen Iverson, by the way.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right.
I would never have gotten that.
Okay, see? Never mind. Somebody sent me a video of Bobby Sura. Remember that
Oh,
guy?
yeah.
Bob Sura.
Florida
Yeah.
State.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cleveland
Remember this
Cavaliers?
dude?
Yeah.
Why did somebody send you a Bob Sura video? That's really random.
yeah.
Hard T, white
Oh,
turd.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be like, Marcus, if I just sent you like, hey, remember Odalis Perez?
Right.
Like,
Like,
you're just
okay,
naming a random
like,
guy.
okay, yeah, sure.
Like, yeah,
Like,
okay,
but-
what's up with
What
that?
happened to him? Did something
Yeah,
happen?
what did Odalis do?
Did something happen? What's going on?
Yeah.
The quote was Bobby Sura with like a word. It was just all highlights.
Okay, those things bother me so. And I know exactly. I haven't seen the Sura one, but they're always like, "Oh, this guy was this." Guys, first of all, if they're in the NBA or major leagues or the NFL, you're gonna have 8 or 10 really good plays.
Yes.
And if you set him to music and jam them all right, you're like, that guy's the second coming of Dr. J. But he's like, no, those are the 10 best plays of his life.
I
By
deleted.
the way, Dr. J should have been on the list too.
Not in the
Julius
top
Erving
12.
was number 17.
Is he?
17.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you want to put
Phooey.
Jerry West in? Who are you taking out?
Give me the top 12 again.
Michael Jordan.
Nope.
LeBron.
Nope.
Kobe.
Nope.
Steph.
Nope.
Kareem.
Nope.
Magic.
Nope.
Bird.
No.
Bill Russell.
Hell no.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Can't.
Shaq.
Where am I at now?
You're at 10.
No.
Duncan at 11.
Duncan won 5 titles.
Wait, who's 12?
Kevin Durant.
Okay, him.
See,
There you
that's
go.
who, yeah,
There it
that's
is.
the one.
There it
That's
is.
the one.
Target.
KD.
Have you guys ever looked at Durant, or excuse me, at Duncan and Kobe's numbers? They're virtually identical in every single way.
Are they?
There are titles won, MVPs, games. Like those two guys' careers are. If wherever you put them in your top 10, they need to be right next to each other, and I don't care who's in front of the other one. Do it however way you want, but if they're separated by more than one spot, you've done it wrong. Their numbers are crazy similar.
Wow.
I love Tim Duncan. I do. I respect him. That whole run in San Antonio. Talk about
They might be getting
professional.
ready for another one.
Yeah.
With Wemby, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
But it'll be different though. It'll be the Wemby era.
Well,
That was more about San Antonio as a team with Pop.
Yeah, but Duncan was always their best guy. Like Pop for sure was a huge part
Tony
of that.
Parker was an all-star. Manu was the best six
Really
man.
good player. Sean
Yeah.
Elliott was a good player. Like
Yeah.
they had a lot of good supporting cast. David Robinson was, but that thing
But
was
Duncan
about
was the hub.
Duncan
Yeah.
was the sun in that
Yeah.
universe for sure.
Yeah. I mean, just remember how they ended up with Duncan's because David Robinson got hurt.
Yeah.
Missed the entire season. They end up in the lottery. They get the number 1 pick. Just sort of kind of fell in their lap a little bit.
You've seen the movie Avatar, right?
Yes.
Remember the big tree?
Yes.
That is Wemby to me. He's the tree. He's
Okay.
the lifeblood.
I thought you were
Everything's
saying it was
connected to
Duncan.
him. No, not Duncan. No. Wemby's that guy.
Okay.
He's the everything to them.
I just cross my fingers and hope he stays healthy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I just he's so, I don't want to say frail, that's the wrong word, but he's so thin that I just every time he gets knocked over, I'm like, okay, he's going to snap in half. Like when Shaq got knocked over, as rare as that was, you're like, dude, I hope the floor's okay.
Get out of the way. Right.
Yeah, like with Wemby, you see he's just such a skinny guy.
I still don't know how he fell and hit his head.
Well, he kind of tripped. It looked like
And
it was an inadvertent trip.
And his arm was in a weird spot. Like he couldn't get his hand down to
Yeah.
break his fall.
You fall a lot, right?
Sadly,
I mean,
yes.
You protect your head, don't you?
I kind of roll.
Right. That's why I'm surprised an athlete smacked
but
his
I'm
face
walking,
on the ground.
not running.
Okay, that's
as,
true.
You know,
This is true.
And I have a foot and 6 inches further or less to fall than our man
By the way,
Wembanyama.
DeMarco, I think you might dislike this list even more. I had to look into it. I was like, oh, wow, the Dream wasn't even on the top 25.
Wow, Hakeem's not in the top 25.
That's a mistake.
How do you not put Hakeem Olajuwon in the top 25?
It's not my
I'm
list.
blaming you. That's your list. You brought it up. Wow. Oh my gosh. Really? Not in the top 25?
Take me go through 14 through because we got to 12, right?
14 was Oscar Robertson.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
15 was Elgin Baylor.
And that was another one I almost named.
Yeah.
16 was Jerry West. 17 Julius Erving. 18 Moses Malone.
Oh.
19 Kevin Garnett. 20 Charles Barkley. 21 Karl Malone. 22 David Robinson. 23 Isaiah Thomas. 24 John Havlicek. And 25 George Mikan.
I can't speak to Havlicek. I don't
Or
have any
Mikan.
record.
Yeah.
Olajuwon's better than the last 5 or 6 guys he named.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Like
Who put this list together?
Olajuwon was a much better NBA player than Charles Barkley was. And Charles Barkley was an MVP and all, but Olajuwon was Olajuwon.
Yes, he was the guy. Yes.
DeAndre, you're the ball knower. What the bleep?
Hey, look,
This is
USA
your list.
Today.
USA Today.
I mean, Olajuwon legit had a move named after him, the Dream
The
Shake.
Dream
Yeah,
Shake.
right. Thank you.
That would still work, by the way. You bring that back, then nobody's stopping that.
No, especially now. They don't call traveling.
I still want to know what happens when the next, not that this is going to happen anytime soon, the next Shaq shows up. He's big, burly, strong, very athletic, but not a ball handler, not a shooter, somebody that is going to just murder you in the paint, somebody that's going to get every rebound. Does that guy get used the way that Shaq did, or because the game's so three-point focused, do they try to turn Shaq into Wembanyama?
We could have seen it if Zion Williamson became the guy that we thought he could be. I mean, he spent so much time injured his first few years. And when you watch him and when he's right, you still see that explosiveness, that athleticism, but just injuries. I mean, I think he didn't take care of himself.
No.
He had the weight issues. I think that sort of sapped what he could have been. But I think he was that guy potentially.
I mean, you would change basketball again if you had that.
Well, think about if, like, the way that it's played right now with this floor so spread as it is, and all of a sudden you had just prime Shaquille O'Neal in the paint, he'd get 60 points a night. There'd be nobody else in the paint to stop him, or he could kick it out to the guys on the perimeter. And the way that they shoot now, you have to go defend the three. Yeah. Shaq would be murdering people.
I would say this. Shaq and a Shaq that could shoot free throws would be dominant.
Yeah.
But if you're trading twos for threes in today's NBA, you lose.
Yeah, but what if you get a 2 every time?
Right. If you get an and one,
yeah,
absolutely, and you make the free throw, you balance it out.
But if Shaq if Shaq could shoot 65, 70%, you're gonna have to shoot 45% from three to keep up with me.
True. Yeah.
It's I'm always curious where that, because Wembanyama, Durant, Nowitzki, like these new 7-foot guys, they all put it on the floor. They all play away from facing the basket. Like, when's the last time you saw a guy play with his back to the basket his entire career?
Never.
No one of serious note. Not anymore.
No. Even like Chet Holmgren, he's 7, 2, or 3. He puts it on the floor and he shoots threes.
All right, guys. So shout out to Grant LA, who tweeted to Travis and I. He says, an earthquake destroyed much of Tokyo. Because the disaster destroyed the city, real estate prices dropped significantly. Sushi chefs who previously sold sushi from the street carts were able to afford to move their businesses into indoor establishments.
All right.
Okay.
Makes
there
sense.
You go.
There you go.
Thank you,
There you go.
Grant.
That's my new thing today.
There you go.
Like, we need that star to shoot across the screen. The more
Wait,
you
I
know.
have it. I have it. The
there you
more
go.
you know.
The more you know.
There you go.
I always remember seeing those with Detective Stabler. Like, make sure your kid, make sure you
There
know
you
where
go.
your kids are.
Yes.
So, that whole
Wasn't
thing.
that G.I. Joe?
No,
Yeah,
that was knowing is half the battle.
That's right. Knowing's half the battle. That's it.
Oh, they cleared it out.
I forgot about that. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Dodgers. Yamamoto back on the mound tonight, and some really bad news for the rest of baseball. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marcas is here on a Monday on ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
George, how do you like the fact that Chris just gives you, just hand delivers, silver platters this thing, like that you're running this whole operation? How does that feel? Does it feel pretty good?
I mean, it feels okay, Captain.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Think so.
I got to be
I
honest.
think so. I'm sure it does. And now for me,
I mean, I didn't realize I was elevated to that level, though. The black hand, the black
for
hand
me, it's
moves in
fantastic.
secret. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
No, but I like
now
it
it's no
because-
longer a secret. So I don't even know if we should be calling me the black hand.
No,
It's
you
like
are
a
the
dark-
black hand.
Just the hand.
Black hand. You are the black hand. And as your gray hand, I'm just going to keep feeding you concepts, man. I'm going to keep feeding you ideas because clearly I don't have the authority. However, I'm just just going to keep feeding you concepts, man.
You got to pass them through me, Cappy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got to. That's the org chart.
Now
I got the
Lindsay
org chart
passes
now.
through me, and then I give it up with you.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installations with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Right.
Just all right.
Right.
All right.
It was cool.
By the way, I think that's the first time I ever said I.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Did I get it out in one piece?
Maybe.
Did I
Yeah,
survive?
you did good. You did good. Back to the guys.
I've got an I and I got a hee. Got them both going right now. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Word.
when I've dropped
that's
word in
that's
a few
your
times
thing right now.
too. You know what eases the pain of a rough Lakers loss?
A shot of tequila.
That and Lakers Talk Daily with DeAndre Hawkins. Make sure to join Producer D every weekday morning at 11 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. It's your place to get an in-depth breakdown of what the Lakers are doing well and what they need to work on to finish off the Rockets. That's 11 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel, your home of Lakers basketball, ESPN LA.
I'm hot. I am. That's the first time DeAndre Ayton's ever been ejected from a game.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
a center, right?
Yep.
Yes.
He's 7 feet tall, right?
Yes.
How's it the first time you've been ejected?
It's a good question.
You got to throw an elbow at some point. You got to send a message,
I agree.
right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay.
And by the way, I don't think he threw an elbow there. I think he hit him hard.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that he didn't hit Şengün hard, but I think that they're all sweaty, they're tangled up, and his arm just kind of flew up and he smoked him.
Okay.
I'm not saying it shouldn't have been a flagrant, but I don't think it was a dirty shot.
You're with DeAndre. Okay, I think it was on purpose. When
You do.
When you slow it down, it's small, but you didn't have to do that.
Well, even Şengün thought he shouldn't have been ejected.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he
did.
said, I'm happy. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Right? He
Udoka
didn't-
as well.
he didn't take
Udoka
it.
thought that he shouldn't have been ejected either.
Yeah.
Well, that's him, though.
You don't know if you can pull a gun. He's like, it's fine.
That's him, though.
We're good. Play like a man. Play harder.
Exactly.
But you didn't have to move the elbow.
I'm with you, though, on, look, I wouldn't mind if DeAndre Ayton got his elbows up every once in a
Me
while.
too. Every
That's
now and
okay?
then. Yes.
That's
yes,
okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every DT should have at least one roughing the passer.
Sure.
Multiple.
Sure.
You should get one of those.
Yeah.
One a game, I would be okay with it.
I need to be worried that you might do it.
Exactly.
That
Thank you
you're
very
just
much.
enough. It's like pitching inside.
Agreed.
That
Yes.
if I know you're never coming inside, I can go
I'll
get
just
that
lean
pitch
right over the
on the
plate.
outer half of the plate.
Thank you.
But if I know that you might stand me up once in a while,
Yes.
I have to be ready for that, or
And-
else I'm going to lose my face.
And you can't drive in the paint without worrying about getting hit in the face.
Right.
Especially in the playoffs.
Right.
So I kind of liked it. I didn't know it was his first, though.
Speaking of guys that, are trying to figure it out, what did you make of Sasaki over the weekend?
I was pleased. The 3 home runs, not great, but
No.
the 3 home runs came as a result of him doing what we wanted, which is spam the strike zone.
Yep.
Just throw strike. The best number from Roki Sasaki this weekend was 1 walk.
Yep.
Ooh,
that was the best thing I saw from him. And
That's what you were saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
He threw out more hangers than a department store, and a few of them left the yard. But he was constantly throwing strikes, which is the thing we have asked from him.
He gave up 3 home runs, only gave up 4 runs.
Yeah.
That means that you're getting closer. It was not a good outing, but it was a step in the right direction. That had he been pitching like he had pitched previously this season and given up 3 home runs, that's a 9-run day. That is a we can't use you sort of day. This is a we need to get better, but throwing the ball in the strike zone made a huge difference. And he's going to need to start to pitch a lot better. I don't want to say soon, but kind of sort of soon. Wrobleski yesterday against the Cubs, I thought had his worst start of the season.
Yeah.
He gave up no runs.
0.
He pitched 6 innings and gave up no runs, and he had nothing. Like, he was just dodging bullets the whole game. There's traffic the entire game. But he did the thing that I think guys that are starting to figure it out do. They find a way to win even when they're not very good.
And the thing that, listening to the broadcast yesterday, they kept sort of going over is the fact that he really has sat and learned from Clayton Kershaw about how to battle when you don't have your best stuff.
Late Kershaw.
Yeah, not early Kershaw, but
Right.
late career Kershaw when you don't have your best stuff and you're not necessarily going to throw it by a bunch of guys, figuring out how to get outs. He went to the first inning, had bases loaded. Bases loaded, nobody out.
How did he get out of that?
A couple of strikeouts.
And a pop-up,
Yeah.
I think it was.
Okay, that's good pitching. You're just striking guys out.
Well, but he doesn't strike people out. Like his strikeout totals are 2, 1, 2, 4.
Somehow he had 6.
Yeah, when he's striking people out, something's off because he pitches to contact. He's one of those guys that he's the anti-Roki.
I got you.
Here you go.
Yeah.
I want you to roll over to second base. I want you to hit it off the end of the bat to right field. Like he's really pitching where Roki's still trying to figure out how to just find the strike zone.
Who got Roki for 3 home runs?
Seiya Suzuki had 1.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it anybody like, wow, you're not supposed to be hitting home runs?
It's the big leagues. They can all hit
They
home
are-
runs.
okay, all right.
Yeah, especially the way that it goes now. And then tonight you get Yamamoto again. And I against a Marlins team that's probably, they're a little better. I think they're 2 games under 500. They're okay, but this is a day where he could do something. And then tomorrow is Ohtani, and that's another chance for him to match and do something. And I really think they're both trying to win games because they want to win games. They want to go back to the World Series, win the division, blah, 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 blah. I think they're looking at each other saying, you're my competition to win the Cy Young Award. There's a guy in Pittsburgh. There's 1 or 2 other guys. But you and me, whoever's the best pitcher on this team might be the lead horse when it comes to winning a Cy Young.
Pretty cool.
So here's my weird theory about this. This is what worries me about tonight. 2 things. Not about Yamamoto himself, because I think he's going to be fine, but 2 things that worry me. 1, he doesn't get a lot of run support. Generally, they do not score runs for him. The other thing is the Dodgers have this weird thing about whenever I see an opposing pitcher and the ERA is like 6 or above, it feels like this dude shows up like a Cy Young winner.
Yeah.
And I think it's
the
Chris
guy for
Paddock.
the Giants did it the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Chris Paddock tonight, who I think is like a 6.5 ERA.
I think Chris Paddock's been in the major leagues for like 43 seasons.
probably
He's
has.
been around forever.
For a while. And
Yeah.
he's the starter tonight. And it just, again, with Yama not getting run support, with the Dodgers, for whatever reason, the guys with 6 ERAs seem to just show up and deal. It makes me a little bit nervous. It doesn't make sense.
Everybody pitches well against the Dodgers.
None of it makes sense.
It's your chance to go tell your kids, I beat a team that won 110 games.
I struck out Shohei Ohtani.
I struck out Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, I got Freddie Freeman. I froze him on a curve, whatever it may
like
be.
playing the Lakers. Everybody wants to beat the Lakers.
Yeah.
Is Shohei going to bat and pitch? We don't know yet.
He did last time and did not swing the bat well, but was lights out on the mound. So they're still trying to figure it out. They put basically a month's worth of baseball in the books. They're on a pace to win 110 games. The good news is that's incredible. 110 is really rarefied air. That's a very big number. They've done it basically without Mookie Betts. They've done it without Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
They've done it with Shohei Ohtani, by Shohei Ohtani standards, being pretty darn cold offensively. And they're on pace to win 110 games.
Well, and their prize free agent offensive signing, Kyle
Ice
Tucker,
cold.
not giving them much of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done it with Dalton Rushing, Miguel Rojas, Hassan Kim. I mean, they're They're doing it with the guys, Pajes, I think I said his name. Yeah. Wait till it starts to happen. It started to happen with Shohei a little bit yesterday. Home run, double. He had 3 hits, and it looks, once he gets hot, he usually stays hot for a long period of time. Once Mookie gets back, Freddie's been kind of sort of quiet for Freddie. Like, what happens when those guys turn back into themselves again? They win 80% of their games?
Will Smith, even.
Will Smith, yeah.
Spent a couple days, he just, tight back tightness or whatever. Just took a couple days off. I mean, Max Muncy went berserk in Colorado when they were there.
Muncy either hits 3 home runs or does nothing. Those are a ton of the 2 games that he's had.
Make a lot of money
so
doing
far.
that.
Yeah.
He's the 3 true outcome guy. He's gonna homer, he's gonna strike out, he's gonna walk. That's generally a Max Muncy day.
They're pretty good defensively too. Yeah. Their bullpen has been more good than bad. They had the bad thing on Friday. And it still feels like they're in second gear. Like it hasn't been that, blank. They can't miss right now. They're good, but it's, I don't know. Is this their B+?
They go a month without losing.
Like?
Yeah. They go a month without losing.
That's really interesting. Yeah. Like, how far would they have to get in? Because winning streaks in baseball are hard because it's baseball, and winning streaks don't last very long. Is it 10, 12 before you're like, yeah, this is a little bit? If they won 7, 8 in a row, you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah. It's just what they do.
What's the number? What's the number that makes you go, man, I didn't think I'd see this?
What's the record?
20. The A's won, I think, 20
in a
row.
20. Yeah.
That's that the movie was made after that.
Moneyball. Yeah.
Threatening that. You get into the teens or something.
Really good movie, but I have a book, and I like it. When it shows up, I watch it. I like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I think it's a good movie. I think it's entertaining.
They leave things out.
They leave the fact that the MVP of the league was their starting shortstop. I don't even think his name ever gets said. The MVP of the damn league, Miguel Tejada.
Yeah.
Zito, Mulder, and Hudson were 3 of the 5 best pitchers in baseball that season. Their names never get said.
They never came up in the movie at all.
No,
that
not
kind of
really.
ruins the whole thing.
Kind of hard to win without those guys.
I mean, Scott Hatteberg was a fun story, but he was not the engine that powered that A's team.
No,
come on.
No, it was 3 aces and an MVP. They kind of had something to do with it.
Kind of ruins the movie.
Yeah. I do like Billy Bean eating the entire
Me too.
time. That's kind of
when
fun.
he throws the transistor radio out the window and then gets out the car to go stomp it.
Yeah.
That's all of us.
It happens.
Yeah, of
It
course.
happens. Top athletes, big moments, one night. We're talking about the OC Sports Awards coming up June 18th. June 18th at Angel Stadium, hosted by yours truly. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports night. Get your tickets now at the OCSportsAwards.org. And DeMarco, I did start a file with my thoughts that I want to get organized by the time that we get to the OC Sports Awards, so I'll be good to go.
Less is more.
I know.
Less is more.
I'm going to workshop it with you before I go to do it.
Okay.
But, yes, less is more.
We're showing up to heckle, right?
Oh, yeah.
We're showing up to
we're
heckle
broadcasting.
I think your edition is on June 17th.
We're
I'll be doing it
We're
on
broadcasting.
June 18th for sure. A little shop talk is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marks this here on a Monday on ESPN LA.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
After the Houston Rockets kept their season alive in Game 4.
Rockets get their first win of the series.
The series shifts back to LA, where the Lake Show have a chance to finish the job. The Purple and Gold return home with one thing in mind, closing out the Rockets at Crypto.com. Lakers-Rockets Game 5 from downtown LA. Pre-game starts Wednesday at 5:30 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, Laker fans. 2026 is your time to believe in yourself and succeed when you suit up with National University to pursue a career-focused degree. Take your best shot with NU's Believe and Succeed Scholarship and score up to $6,000 annually toward an industry-current bachelor's or master's degree. 4 or 8 week courses, flexible online options, plus free tutoring, career counseling, and more. Apply by July 31st at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You got my back. Come on.
No, I don't.
You got my back on
Let
this.
me be very, very clear.
Yes,
I
you
do not have your back.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
All right, a little shop talk to close out the show before we hand it over to Lakers talk, which is coming up next with Andy Kamenetsky. Lizzo turns 38 years old today.
Yeah, anybody fan, Lizzo?
I'm a fan of hers.
You're a fan? Okay.
She's classically trained. She's a baddie. She
She
looks
plays
great
the
right
clarinet, right? Or is it the flute?
She-
Flute.
Yeah.
Flute.
She's super talented.
She is.
Yes.
I just know that she's a musician.
She is. She's really good. Yeah.
Arch Manning turns 22 years old today. I feel like I've known about Arch Manning for a very long time.
You have.
You have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he going to be good?
You know, somewhat. It was Grant. Is it Grant LA that sent you the text?
Yes.
He sent me one right before that. If Ty Simpson comes out next year, he'll be the #1 pick over Arch Manning. Now, I've heard that from other people. Other
That
than
Ty Simpson would get drafted ahead of Arch
If he
Manning.
stayed in school, yeah, he'd be the #1 pick. So that's something else. But I would bet Arch Manning's going #1.
I don't want to say that I feel sorry for a Manning because I don't, but he was put in a really tough spot.
He was. He started the year badly. I think everybody sort of stopped paying attention, but he got better as the year went on last year.
He did.
So.
But it was like, okay, he's the #1 pick, Heisman Trophy. Guys, he's never played.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, can we slow down? Like, he literally had never played college football other than a couple of random games filling in for Ewers when he got hurt, but against really lousy competition.
Well, this is way back when we first started. We were talking about Arch Manning. This is the morning show. And I said, Arch Manning's not at Texas to play at Texas. He's there to get better for the NFL.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson said the same thing. Why he didn't leave Alabama.
Yeah.
He was preparing for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know we had Suck for Luck, we had Tank for Tua.
Oh,
for
boy.
this one, are we gonna go? Do we go the March for Arch, or do we go Arch Madness?
I like
Arch Madness.
Yeah,
Arch Madness. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You should better call the patent
Right?
office.
Put it on a T-shirt.
Yeah, you need to get that done
I like
sooner
that.
than later. Somebody's going to jump on that. That was too good. You made a huge mistake right there, Marcus. Somebody's stealing that. Coretta Scott King would have been celebrating a birthday today, born in 1927.
R.I.P. God rest.
Herm Edwards, 72. First thing that you think of with Herm Edwards.
You play to win the game.
Good.
Hello.
Good. Second thing you think of with Herm Edwards.
The
The fumble.
That's it.
Yes.
There we
The,
go.
what, the
Yeah.
Miracle of Meadowlands
Yes.
with it?
Joe Pisarcik,
Yes.
where he, instead
There
of
you
taking
go.
the knee, they tried to run it.
Yep.
And there goes Herm the other way. Casey Kasem would have been celebrating a birthday today.
Oh, Shaggy.
Angelus.
Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
Shaggy
Yes.
from Scooby-Doo, the host of American Top 40 for 100 million years. And
Angelus.
you guys have all heard the outtakes from where he got very upset
Yes.
about the production. How am I supposed to come out of an upbeat number talking about somebody's dead blanking dog?
Oh, my God.
And it's in the
Oh,
Casey
goodness.
Kasem voice, and it is terrific.
Wow.
Ace Frehley, formerly of Kiss, would have
Yes.
been celebrating a birthday today.
The most, when they do the Kiss makeup back in the day when we were kids, this is the most requested costume.
Ace
Which
Frehley?
one?
Ace Frehley.
Was he the one with the
Space
stars
Case.
for the-
Yes. He
the
was
stars
the
in
lead
the-
guitarist.
Okay.
He had the exploding guitar. The
I
one
just
that
know
would
that
smoke.
They
Okay.
Kiss frightened me when I was a child.
Yeah.
They scared me.
Ace was the most requested makeup and costume.
I'm not a big concert goer. I've probably been to maybe 12 concerts in my life. Not a lot of them. 2 of them have been Kiss just by random circumstance.
You have a good time?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they put on a good show.
I did. I saw Kiss at the rodeo in Houston
Okay.
at Energy Field, which was like kind of awesome.
Right.
They played for like 45 minutes, perfect amount of time. Let's get out here. And then when the Dodger Stadium, I should say, hosted the Kings and the Ducks for the Winter Classic outside, Kiss played a concert in right field.
Wow.
And you have not experienced surreal until you're sitting in the press box at Dodger Stadium looking at a hockey rink at second base with Kiss playing a concert in right field. You're like, am I on mushrooms? Or
Fever dream.
What's going on here? That was absolutely wild. National Gummy Bear Day today.
Ooh,
sweet.
I overdosed when they first came out.
On gummy bears?
I could not
Do you
get
have a
enough.
brand? You like the Haribos?
It was the Haribos,
Yeah.
right?
Those are a little soft.
Give me another brand. Because all I know is the Haribo.
Haribo is kind of the most famous.
And there's the one that has like the rainbow on top of the packaging. Haribo has that gold packaging.
No,
the
it's
other
the
one has
Haribo.
the
What's the worm one? The
Trolley.
Trolley.
Yeah. Nope.
Are you a gummy worm fan, Laura?
Depends. I like to put them in alcohol.
Oh,
never tried that.
Yeah, put them in vodka.
And you just
Look it
like you
up.
soak them.
Yeah,
and
soak
just-
them.
Learn something new. Earthquakes, sushi, now gummy
Listen,
worms.
I'm an okay. I shouldn't joke with this. I'm not an alcoholic, but I do love liquor. I love liquor. So if any way I can soak it up in any way, shape,
why
or form,
not just take a drink?
Because sometimes you can't sneak the drink in, but you can sneak in the gummies.
That's kind of cool. I might try that.
But how many gummies would you have to eat to get the equivalent of a cocktail? 1,000?
You can soak the gummies. Listen, David 100 showed us. You put tequila mandala into gummies. He had.
Way to go.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just thinking, I'm just doing the pure volume here. Because, like, a shot of tequila is this. How much gummies would take to soak up a shot of tequila?
Not
Quite
a
a
lot.
few, I would think. Not a lot?
That's
How big are the gummies once they're fully infused?
They're like chunky.
feels like it's
Yeah,
feels
they're
like it's
like
a job
swollen.
for Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah,
They're swollen little chunky monkeys.
Or a job for me tonight.
Might have to do some field research
There
to
you go.
figure this entire thing out for sure. It is National Babe Ruth Day.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
What do you
Okay.
do on Babe Ruth Day?
Pitch and hit, I guess.
that what you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hit a home run.
National
So
Shohei
you should
Day.
have had Shohei pitch
There you
tonight.
go.
Yeah. Is Babe Ruth still the greatest baseball player of all time, or
No,
has Shohei caught him?
It's Shohei.
I think so,
It's
too.
Shohei because, I mean, I guess Shohei hasn't been a full-time pitcher as long. He's been a full-time pitcher longer than Babe Ruth now,
Much
hasn't he?
Significantly longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's only
maybe he
about.
is.
He's got 200 and some home runs. Ruth's got 700 plus, so
Oh.
he's got to hit another
Ask
500 home runs.
What does USA Today say? Is Shohei in the top 25?
He's number one.
It is National Devil Dog Day. I know I've asked this question before. What is a devil dog?
I thought that was like a little pastry thing.
Yeah, it's like a pastry.
Yeah,
The
like
chocolate.
like a
and then
chocolate Twinkie.
Yes, the
Yeah.
chocolate Twinkie has like cream in the middle.
Like a chocodile?
Kinda.
Is it like a zinger?
Chocolate,
Yeah.
eat it, there's cream, double
Okay,
dog.
That's a chocodile.
Yeah, there you go. Same
Yeah.
thing.
All right.
Are you a
Or
zinger
a
man,
whole-
Marcus?
I haven't had a zinger in years. Do they still make them? I don't
They
even know.
make the red ones still.
Do
I
they?
think Hostess bought them, and,
Oh my
and
God, those things
Do-
are so sweet.
Dolly
that's what I
Madison is
imagine.
out.
Yeah,
The
I
red
like
one
the-
with the coconut.
Yeah.
The yellow one, the lemon.
The
Give me
yellow,
some.
yeah, that had the frosting on the
give me
top.
some,
Not so
yep.
bad. Andy Kamenetsky is here. He's going to have you for Lakers talk coming up next. We'll be back here tomorrow. Marcus, good job as always.
Yes. Appreciate it.
Do I need to remind you what's tomorrow?
Oh, boy.
Tuesday. Buckle up. We'll see y'all then.
Oh, my.
One step away from the CONCACAF Champions Cup final.
LAFC!
But standing in the way, Liga MX powerhouse Toluca. This is where it gets real.
LAFC have buried Cruz Azul in the quarterfinal. Then he flips us into the semis.
The Black and Gold return to BMO Stadium for a massive CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinal, Leg 1. LAFC face their toughest test yet. Los Angeles Football Club versus Toluca. Coverage begins Wednesday night at